What is happening to this thing? It sounds like it's over and then it's not over. How are you doing on this Monday? Hope you're all doing well. And I am super excited to just be able to do a normal live stream. Guys, you have no idea. Anyway, let's give the Square Squad a shout out. I've got my drink ice water because it's 28 degrees Celsius, which is probably high 80s here Fahrenheit. It's summer. That's why the curtains is drawn, because it is very hot, guys. So let's give the Square Squad a shout out. And I've got my project, I've got my drink, and let's hang out. So. You just see, I think I pushed you guys away. This light. I only realize now the way it's standing. How are you doing? How is the weekend? Linda, hi Ursula, how to catch you later. I also hope you can catch me later, but no pressure, whenever. Natural Nene, Renee, good morning, my sweetheart. Hello, good morning, everyone. Look at that fabulous avatar of hers, eh? She's wearing a beautiful sweater. Tammy Patton, good morning, sweetie. How are you doing? Hello, Linda and Ursula, says Renee. And good morning to you, Renee. It must be early morning for you. Hello, Mama. Hello, everyone in the chat, says Jessica. So Jessica's leaving tomorrow, going home. So yes, and not going home. She is home now. She's going away with Oma. Not home. Good morning, Tank. How are you doing? Or Susan, as some people know you. Hi, Ocean, everyone in the chat. I'm up watching movies. That's okay. I'll be passing out in my craft chair throughout the day. Oh, that's so funny. Enjoy watching the movies. Sabrina Melodiers, hello my sweetheart, hello Ursula, and everyone, how are you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? What time is it? Good morning, beautiful people from Louisiana, USA, says Cheryl. Hello, my sweetheart, how are you doing? How is that channel coming along? Hey, where are we? How many subscribers and how many hours do you still need? I know she started posting and she shares with us what she makes. So if you haven't grabbed up Cheryl, grab her up. Hello, my sweet Kaylin. Good morning, afternoon, Ocean, everyone in that chat. Oh, I saw exactly what you posted in Facebook. And the reaction of the recipient, that was gorgeous. And thank you for sharing in the Facebook. We'll be going over to the Facebook shortly and showing you guys how talented these ladies are. So, rooibos tea as well as ice water, because it is 28 Celsius. In Fahrenheit, that'll be 82. Humidity, 57%. Which is very hot to me. To me, that's very hot. Thank you. Ursula says, Kaylin, you are so welcome, my sweetheart. We want to see what you've been up to. For those of you who caught me yesterday, I was at DIY Creations. It's so lovely to just visit Jeanette and hang out with her and just talk to you guys. Sabrina says, 11 a.m. Wow, 11 a.m. Here, so I'll have lunch in an hour, just knitting a shawl as I'm watching you. It's a test knit. It's so much fun, and I love the design and the designer. Where are you, Sabrina? That it is 11. Are you in the UK? UK? Europe? Not USA. Can't be in the USA. If it's 11 a.m., that must be UK. 6 a.m. here. Oh, that's USA, hey? Tea in my cup. Too early for my hook to be moving. Absolutely. I don't know about you guys. Yes. Yes. Here she is. I'm in the UK. You see the time zones? Just give me a hint. More or less where you guys are. It's 0 Celsius or 30 Fahrenheit and rain and snow. Ooh. Listen, Tank, that actually sounds wonderful because here it is so hot. So yesterday I spent time with DIY Creations, and right after her it was Jehu Crochet. Reggie was live, Crochet on the Runway, and I couldn't stay the whole live stream. I'll catch the rest on replay. And because last night, you know, Jessica was here and I spent some time with her. And we watched our favorite, Mr. Poirot, Monsieur Poirot, as he says, of course, not Mr. But I'm French and lived in your country for almost 3 years, many, many years ago. Oh, wow. What? You lived in South Africa for about 3 years. That's fantastic. Now, if you lived in South Africa for almost 3 years, was it in Cape Town? Because I'm in Cape Town. Or was it up in Gauteng? Where in South Africa? And I divided into the two because it's mostly the two. You know, people choose either up there for the great weather or they choose the coast down here. So that'll be very interesting. Sabrina, I didn't realize that. So the next question is, did you learn some Afrikaans? Like, goeiemorgen, Sabrina. Did you hear that? Often, you should have heard that often. And lekker slaap. Did you pick up the word lekker? Because that is a word used so much in South Africa, meaning nice, good, whatever. Trudy, hello. Hello, Fro, is what I want to say. Hello. That's how we say hello. How are you doing? Trudy stays just about 15 minutes away from me. So definitely, I was in West Central Africa for 6 weeks doing missions. Ooh, that's, wow, that's far away from me. I tell you, that's at least 10 hours by flight. No, man, let me not thumb suck. Let me look it up. West Central Africa. How far is West Central Africa from Cape Town? Google, tell me, tell me. Woo, 4,029 kilometers. Oh, that is about 12 hours drive times 4. If you're driving, if you can. No. How long does it take to travel from what? It would take me 10 weeks. 10 weeks. 10 weeks to drive down Africa from north to south. Oh. No man. It should have given me just how far from here to there. It didn't say. It did not say. Let me get back to the chat. Cheryl is saying, I'm having a wonderful morning, 5 a.m. Doing better with my back. Oh, I'm very happy, sweetie. Hot tea in my cup, Dr. Pepper in my glass. Had to order more yarn for the sofa cover I'm making. Oh, a sofa cover. That's lovely. Hello, everyone in the chat. It's Trudy D. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? It was in Bata Littorial. Oh, wow. That's how far. Travel from. Okay, now let's ask it. I'm going to ask. Okay, driving. No, not driving. Do we want to drive? No. It doesn't know that name, hey. Because I'm in Cape Town. I wanted to know how long does it take to travel from where you were to Cape Town? Hey, it doesn't want to give me that advice now. We started in Umdloti, Durban. Oh, a bit in Joburg, visited Pretoria and other places, attended a South African school, so I learned a bit of Afrikaans. We had a boy and a girl who worked in our house. Oh, wow, fantastic. So you did learn a bit of Afrikaans. Fantastic. Very good for you. I'm so proud of you. Cats and dogs tore up my crafts room, so we are going to move it again. I'll be back in the back room away from everyone. Oh, those naughty cats and dogs. How dare they? What were they thinking? 17 hours from the USA. Oh, wow. Wow. That's by flight. Direct flight. Direct flight. They spoke Koza. Kruger Park is so beautiful. Yes, I've been to the Kruger National Park. It's beautiful. Yes, they spoke Kosa. That's what they spoke. Hello, Hannah, all the way from Austria. How you doing, my sweetheart? And thank you, special thank you, Hannah, for watching all my videos and all of you who are watching my replays and videos while I was suffering from load shedding, stage 6. Today, guys, today we've only got, I think it's stage 1 or 2, Trudy, and we've had our load shedding this morning already, 8 to 10 a.m. and it's now 1:15 p.m. So I'm like, yes, only one time. But at the same time, that app can change like that. So I'm happy if it stays like that. Hello, all the nice people in the chat, says Hannah. 21.5 hours by car. Sarah, you see, by car. No. If I go and visit Vera Mayberg in George, it takes me 5 hours by car. I went once to George with my husband and kids. And I said, no. Next time you want me to go to George, you fly me there. I'm not driving 5 hours again. And that is 21.5 hours by car. And I can bet you the road is not a smooth road, because once you leave South Africa, up north, those roads can be a challenge. Let's put it that way. Hello, crazy poppy lady. Hi, honey. Just on a school run. Have you playing at home? I hope. So I'm talking to your yarn room. Hello, Poncho. Hello, balls of yarn. How are you? How are you? How are you? Do you hear the echo? Teresa, hello, Ocean chat. I'm still under the covers. Ooh, lekker snuggle, snuggle. Oh, lovely. Near the Congo. Yes. Now you see. Let's. How long does it take to travel from Congo, DRC, DRC to Cape Town? Okay, that should give us a good indication. Flying time, guys, flying time from Kinshasa, DR, Democratic Republic of Congo to Cape Town, South Africa. Total flight duration, 4 hours, 36 minutes. If you're planning a trip, remember to add more time for the plane, taxi, between the gate and the airport run. I believe that, because for me to travel to Johannesburg is 2 hours flight, and that is about 1,200 to 1,500 kilometers. So that must at least be double. At least be double. Let's get back there. Hello, good morning. I'm working and lurking. I'm so glad to see you, Sarah. How are you doing? How is the channel doing? Tell me how you're doing. Let me not guess. How are you doing with your channel? Lovely Sarah, hello. I was in a very third world. I can imagine, because even in South Africa, I've been up in South Africa, very much past, very north in South Africa. Still South Africa, but very much north. And then you start feeling like, ooh, I'm in Africa. I'm no longer in a place that I know. Or, you know, I don't know. I didn't feel so safe. So I thought, I miss my Cape Town where I know what's what and who's who. You ladies have been in interesting places. I haven't left the good old USA. I only left the good old Cape Town for 4.5 years. And then I was back. I had this morning and 4 p.m. again. Now that tell me 4 p.m. again. Because if you have 4 p.m., then I have 6 p.m. Did a new notification come through? No. It says on Google, Cape Town, South Africa to Bata, Equatorial Guinea is 77 hours via the B1. Yes, I thought it would be quite a travel, you know, because Central Africa is a heck of a far from me. I'm at the tip of Africa. This is a very long continent. So, lovely, crazy, hello. I like that. Oh, Sabrina. Hello, Ashan, everyone. Hello, Maribel. Your tea is ready, my sweetheart. I'll sip it so long, seeing as it'll be cold by the time you get here. Sorry, you know. You guys, I'm just so full of joy to be here. If I'm going to be a little bit silly today, then that's the reason. Write it down to that, right? Because I've been missing you guys. How are you today, Ursula? Says Lashera, all the way from the Netherlands. Hoe gaan dit met jou? Met mij gaan dit goed. Oh, Lashera, I'm so happy to see you. Hi, Angela. Tank is saying, D, yummy, it was a long, hard flight. The road were mere pig trails and dangerous to be caught on. Bandits would try to rob you and kill you. Let me not say anything about that, but laughing my behind off, you crazy woman. Now to drove home, catch you in 10 minutes. Ooh, catch you in 10 minutes, catch you in 10 minutes, catch you in 10 minutes. Do you hear the echo? In that craft room. Hi to Maribel, Trudy, Elmo 69 and all the awesome Yanni friends, says Shira. Ah, you guys are amazing. Eden, all the way from down under in Australia. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Hi, Tank and Sarah, says Lashira. My grandson's flight to Kenya was 5 hours. Ooh, that's, see, 5 hours to fly. Think how far is Joburg, and it takes 2 hours to fly there. Now, if you must fly 5 hours, that's very far. Yikes, Tank. Yes, yes. Yikes, Tank. That's all I'm going to say. Love to crochet. That sounds a little scary. Woo! You definitely meet your maker on that road. Morning, evening, Ursula, everyone. I love that pink waving hand. I love these new emojis. Well, probably not new anymore, but you know, love these emojis they've got now. How are you doing, Ivy? Good to see you. They locked us in a cage for our protection. We had to wait 4 hours to get fuel for the plane. The capital in Malabo was, which is an island. Tank! Woo! My word! Hello, Ursula, just popping in to say hello, expecting a financial manager quarterly visit at 1:30. Oh, that sounds great. Fantastic, Rose. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in. I so appreciate it. Good morning, Juanita. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Which projects is on your hook? Yes, Jackie, it was very dangerous. Military with rifles everywhere. What can I say, you know? Welcome to Africa. I feel joy seeing you here as well. Oh, I tell you guys, it's so nice to just be here again. Hello, lovely Rosemary. Hi, Lashira, says Trudy. Lina, Rita's Designs. Rita. Hi, everyone. Pray for me. I am attempting Kitchener stitch on my socks. Ooh, my goodness. You know what? You gave me a fright there. You know how you think 4 times faster than you speak. And I'm reading. Hi, everyone. Pray for me. I'm attempting. And I think, what? Please don't let the next word be suicide. Girl, no. You're attempting Kitchener stitch on my socks. I'm so glad that is what you're attempting. Stick to the Kitchener stitch. I pray it all goes well. Oh my goodness. Lisa, all the way from Australia. How are you doing, sweetheart? I'm so happy to see you. People do not understand how rich the USA or even Canada is compared to this region, but Jesus is in the hearts of many people there. Very well said. That is true. That is so true. Very true. Tank. As of last night, I have 137 friends on my channel. So you know, you type OMGrannySquare in the chat and share yourself out. Go check out Cheryl. She sits there, chats to us, shares her makes with us, shares her whips with us. I was laughing at Granny D yesterday. No, not Granny D. It was Jeanette was saying, is this a whip? I'm nearly done. I said, no. As long as you've got an end to work in, it's a whip. It's an FO when it's an FO, not a minute sooner. So, good morning, everyone, says Tank, to everybody that she might have missed. Hello, Lisa, says Lashira. There you go. That's how you share yourself out. There is Cheryl's channel if you want to join her family. Oh, no, never doing an attempt like that. Love life too much. Sweetheart, yes, I am so happy. You see how the mind goes fast, eh? Oh, wow. You know, I've had a few of those lately, so, hey, I didn't want to read another one. I'm good. I'm glad you're good. You can do it. You can do that. Is it the Kitchener stitch? Yes, you can do it. Hi, Tank. Good to see you, Lisa, says Tank. That is fantastic. Hello, Yana. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Now, Yana is also actually American. staying in Joburg. Jana, I only learned this morning that Melodious, yeah, Sabrina, there. This lady lived in South Africa for 3.5, almost 3 years, or almost 4 years. She's from the UK. Wow. And she learned a bit of Afrikaans. I am impressed, duly impressed. I love to crochet. I know people are so poor. I've watched several shows. Yes, we are very fortunate here in the USA, says Jackie. Absolutely. There you go. So let me see if I can jump over to the, how do you say, share screen, Chrome tab. Yes, and I loved it so much. Hello, Sabrina, says Jana. Let's go to Facebook and share what you guys have been sharing. Because you are so talented. I've got another device here where I'll keep my eye on the comments, just so that I don't miss any comments. Love your top, says Lisa. Oh, thank you, my sweetheart. Let's go down. This thing must work with me today. There is Desiree Fourie shared a post, and I actually clicked on it, and it doesn't take me to a pattern, but look at that beautiful, beautiful work of art. Now, you know, Linda says that Desiree has been around doing, you know, also in the mixed media, like she was, unless I'm wrong. Linda is the only one who can help me, right? Tank says the children I was helping were so precious. Many were so sick. I'm sure it's better now. We were there many years ago in 1997. Oh, that's 2 years before Jessica was born. Sabrina says to Jana, Jana, hello. Am I doing that right, Sabrina? Hello. It's like the coolie. Look at that beautiful thing. Isn't she, this woman lives and breathes granny squares, man. And she's got a lot of patterns on Ravelry, and it's called doing Desiree Fourie. I think doing life. Yes, it says here on the right, doing life crochet projects, right? There she is. Ravelry is Desiree Fourie doing life. Sounds like a prison sentence, but it's not. Yes, you do it perfectly, says Sabrina. That's good to know. It looks like the box stitch, hey? Mixed with another stitch. Not sure what that stitch is here in the bottom between the box stitches, but it's beautiful. That's why you've got to buy the pattern. Oh, I love it. Love the colors that she uses. Oh, I love that edging, hey? Isn't that beautiful? It's got like a rib on the side and not a rib at the end, just the bobbles at the end. Oh, that's lovely. Love it. Beautiful. Desiree, in your absence, applause, because that's beautifully done. Beautifully done. Rosie, the first photo of my temperature blanket for the year I was born. I was born in New York. The second picture is where I live. Oh, wow. Okay, so she's doing a temperature blanket for the year that she was born in. Some might even do it for the year that their child was born or the year they got married. Oh, she's making progress. Oh, wow. So I wonder if those that she's going to fill in with white, Rosie is not here to tell us that she might fill it in with white where it is, you know, once the month is done. But that's beautiful. And that was me and DIY yesterday. Kaylina, which is my own utopia. She says, hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I am extremely happy to say I have completed the baby set. This beautiful set is already being sent to her new home. Tanky saying, yes, Jackie, we taught sanitation and how to obtain fresh water. The communities had centrally located wells. Oh, wow, Tank. Okay, there you go. So let's have a look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's a little dress and a corner to corner. The bottom of the dress is corner to corner, the bottom panel. And then you've got the little hat and the little booties and the blanket. I love that. Kaylina, beautiful done. We taught to build their latrines away from the water sources, says Tang. Oh, that's good, eh? That's very important. Linda says, hello, lovelies. Hope you're all doing well. I've been sorting things out here, but can now sit and enjoy the live. Oh, you're so welcome, sweetheart. Let's just go up. Desiree is saying, there's Desiree again, doing live handcrafted. That is a beautiful project, hey? And you see how she did 9 little squares to make one big square. Hey, this lady is so talented. And that was Tabby. Says, thank you for the acceptance. You're so welcome. And look at this. Wait. Let me do this. I think my niece likes the cardigan I made for her birthday, patterned by at Love, L-U-V-R Crochet. Materials used is loops and threads, impeccable Erin, Premier Basics in sage, rose, and yellow. Wood buttons from Joanne, 5mm hook, yarn, needle. Sabrina says, hello, lovely Linda. Finally, it worked. Yes, it became the right way. Rita, you're doing the Kitchener stitch. Congratulations, sweetheart. Now look at this. You think she likes it? I think she likes it. I think she loved that sweater. And look what a masterpiece. Those buttons, that's the sage, and it looks like a cream. Well, that girl is excited. Hey, isn't that wonderful if you give something to someone and they absolutely adore it like that? Oh, man. Well, Kaylina, congratulations, because that was awesome. Kaylin said, Kaylin, I mean. Kaylin says, niece's birthday presents, a basket, bag for Emily, cardigan for Annie. I finished Annie's cardigan minutes before the party, so my pics aren't the best. But this is the basket. Hey, there you go. Let's watch. And she's posing in it. Oh, sweet. Crafty Ceremo. Hi, my sweet Linda. I'm working and lurking. I love when you get a reaction as that for a gift, says Rita. Rita, I tell you, I would make something for that girl again because that reaction is precious. Look at that. I love that blanket. Yes, my nieces are definitely crochet gift worthy, says Kaylin. Look at that. Kaylin, that is a masterpiece. That is so, so beautiful. Look at those beautiful flowers. Ooh, I love it when someone gets that creative with crochet, hey? Jackie, it was an eye-opener. We got dysentery and malaria while there, but I would do it again. What? Dysentery? Wow. Oh, Petra's Happy Place, she shared this video of someone doing this. I've seen this, hey. These people do amazing work. Oh, my goodness. And she shared this. Wait, let's just look at this. This is 3 full-size bed sheets, cut 1-inch strip lengthwise. Let me see if I can do this. Watch that, strips. Now it looks like she's making what looks like a, I don't know how she's doing it, okay, because it goes too fast. But it looks like kind of a knot. Feed opposite end through the hole or something like that. Thread a chain with strips. Thank you, I followed the blooming card. A pattern for my daughter. Saw it on Ribbler. Look, she's making a, I was wondering why she is making it in a ball if she's going to use it, but actually she's using it from the center pole. Look at that single crochet stitch, but look at that mafuta, that huge crochet hook, man. And sometimes they show it how slow she goes. So in real life speed. So just wait for it. Yeah, there you go. See, that's more real life speed. And then obviously, but that looks beautiful. Sheets, I think t-shirt, like a real t-shirt would be great for like a little carpet because you can throw it in the wash. I bet that you can also throw in the wash. That's beautifully done. Oh, wow. And the size, wait for it, 22 stitches, 17 rows. Beautiful. Thank you, Petra, for sharing. And she shared this one. I think this is the African flower 1, 2, 3, 4 African flowers, and you work that little bit up in the center, you see, and then it makes that beautiful shape. Isn't that beautiful? Chang says, my grandmother made rugs like that. Oh, yes. But you see, yesterday, Jeanette at DIY Creations and I were talking about self-care. Somehow we landed on the topic of pedicures and how these guys with feet or very, very rough, what is the back side of your foot? Not the heel can chew on sheets, eh? So I'm sure when that sheet is not worthy anymore, you cut it up and you make a little thing like that. That is an amazing flower square, work of art, says Jana. I tell you, heel, that's it, that's it, that's it. It's a heel. That's the back part of the foot. And that is our sweet Linda sharing her Friday link. Good morning, sharing my interview with Shandi from Expression Fiber Arts with you this cold Friday morning here in the UK. Have a blessed day, hearts. Thank you. I must still catch up on that, Linda. Nana's Crafty Corner, crocheted basket weave bassinets that I designed. I think they are just gorgeous. Just finished another one for another baby of mine. I will pop that one up tomorrow. I'm going to put some ribbon and silk roses on it. Wow. Cable and internet keep kicking me off. So I'm going to say goodbye. Love to all. Come join my family. Thank you, Cheryl. And I hope you have a great day further. Thank you for just popping in. Hope your internet, behaves better later today. These baskets are beautiful, hey? Looks like those Moses baskets. Moses basket. Vera shared a knitted beanie with L denim look, double knit. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the denim look. My grandmother would cut the sheets down the middle, turn and sew them back together to use them longer. This was during the Depression years. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Love to crochet. I was wondering, what symptoms do you get with malaria? Educate me, dear, says Jackie. Probably to tank. Bye, Cheryl. And hi, Sarah Moon, says Linda Simpson. Vera shared here ear warmers for winter with some DK yarn and some with cotton. Oh, I love this. Oh, look at this one in the middle that catches my eyes with this little flower. Can you see the little flower in the middle? You can hardly see it, but I see it. It looks like it's got like something like a granny stitch, and the other one too. Look at those beautiful buttons. Oh, wow. Fever. Any symptoms except pregnancy? Fever, headaches, vomiting, jaundice. Oh, wow, Tank. That's out there. Thank you, Vera, for sharing. I so appreciate everyone sharing. Oh, Katrina, working on this beauty. Can't wait till it's done. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and happy crocheting. Now, this looks like mosaic. Does that look like mosaic, or what is it? It could be mosaic. Stripes from the top down, hey? I mean, the only way I would get that right is to do mosaic. Now, can you imagine, just for a moment, if you can imagine that these black vertical lines are, no, not the jail, but your burglar bars, and you're looking out, and you see a beautiful landscape. Wouldn't that be nice? Like the horizon, and that some of those reds are mountains, so that, you know how it's lying now, it shows that the red, it looks like the red is going up and down, but it's not. It's the way the blanket lying. But what if it was made like that? You love these. The fever, it attacks the liver, says Tank. Oh, wow. I love to crochet. That sounds terrible. How long did you? Oh, Tank, that sounds terrible. How long did you have it? Jackie's asking. Oh, tell us, Tank, tell us. Let's see. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. There we go. And that is Linda. Morning, everyone. Just sharing this short with you of my reorganized yarn room, aka Yarn Nookery. Oh, yes. Beautiful. We saw it yesterday. Oh, there. She's already showed us an update because I missed it last week. And now look at this. Nisi shared Had Not Hate beanie number 3 for the 2023 anti-bullying campaign year. Pattern is called the Teardrop Beanie, designed by da-da-da-da, John Boy Crochet. Wow. Hey, he never fails to surprise and just come through with something nice. That beanie looks knitted, but it's probably not knitted. Yarn is Big Twist Value, Varsity Blue. Let me click on it. You see, it's the stitch he uses that makes it look knitted, but it's not. It's actually crocheted. I had to look at least 3 times to see if it's not. That's an ideal mosaic pattern idea, but not one for tutorials. Laugh out loud, says Poppy. Tank says you never really get rid of malaria, but it surfaces occasionally with the headaches and general malice. Oh, wow. Natural Creations 40. Susan. Hello, Isha. How are you? How are you, my sweetheart? Good to see you. Hello, lovely, crazy, says Sabrina. Hello, everyone in the chat, says Susan, who is Natural Creations 40. Yana saying that is such a cute beanie. I tell you, and I know that John Boy Crochet's tutorials are really easy to follow. He makes you really understand. He's a good teacher. Love John Boy, says Sabrina. Absolutely do we do that. We love John Boy. Well, that's beautiful color, Nisi. And in her absence, applause for a beautiful hat. Jane shared a crochet free to January 16th with code 13 octos. That was on 15, so that is a bit late, but yeah, shame. Those of you who were in the group would have seen it. And sharing my sock yarn giveaway for January closes on Tuesday with the winner being shared on Thursday. Good luck, everyone. And that was shared on 13 January. Oh, guys, I've been out of it. That is the Sahara Sunset Shawl pattern by Chris Devich. Free for limited time. Code is Hello23. Wonder if it's still pattern free for 24 hours. Oh, no, that was for 24 hours only. Crafty Moo is saying, hi, Angela and Sabrina. Love John Boy too. He's a hoot. Absolutely. Bonnie got knits and more. Good morning, everyone. Hello, my sweetheart. Sabrina saying, hello, lovely Sarah. So nice to see you. I'll have to email you. Rosie saying, good morning, everyone. Rosie, we were admiring your temperature blanket. And I was wondering, what color blocks are you going to put where there is, you know, no little squares? Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, Rosie, says Susan, who's Natural Creations 40. Jane was sharing with us, I found the name and design of my magenta hat, Saturday Beret by Ellen Gormley. The book is Clever Crocheted Accessories, 25 Quick Weekend Projects. That is a gorgeous hat pattern. What is the name of that John Boy's beanie? The teardrop. Let's have a look. Teardrop beanie. Teardrop beanie. Like in tear, I'm crying tears. Teardrop beanie by John Boy. Tutorial. There you go. Okay, so Stephanie shared with us, crochet changed my life. Throughout the years, I have developed techniques thanks to many learned hookers before me to develop my craft. It's now my newfound joy to create something nice and reliable for people. My goal is to grow this into a sustainable business for my homestead. Please consider browsing my Etsy page and possibly support a fellow crocheter. Thank you for taking the time to read this. And that is, her name is Berry, B-E-R-I-N-U-T, Nut Boutique. Berry Nut Boutique. Oh, that's beautiful, hey? So let me just show you the pictures there. Oh, you don't know yet, Rosie? Yes, okay, well, we'll see, hey? Sabrina says, Linda, you are a joy and such a wonderful inspiration to me. Thank you. Melissa crochets with love. Good morning, sweet Ursula. Morning, chat. Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? Look at that beautiful, what she's crocheted. Stephanie does amazing stuff. Look at those sleeves. Oh, wow. There you go. Nothing like crocheting with someone, hey? There you go. Ooh, yes, that is indeed. Thank you so much, Sabrina. So sweet of you to say. Hugs. There you go. Jane Grant says, where is Granny D? Because of the little squirrel. Kim of Affordably Crafty shared the mood snood at Alt Knots. My color palette choices. There you go. The mood snood crochet along. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, I would wear the black and white. I don't think I'd put the makeup on, but hello, Linda. How are you? Says Susan from Natural Creations 40. I'm great, thank you. Getting girls ready for school. Oh, yes. It's that time of the year again. New hat, says Jane. She made it herself. Because I read that someone asked her where she got the patterns, and she says, I made it myself. That was my little, I think this is where we end, hey? Daughter's creations I brought to life, says Emma. And I think that is where we ended the last time. So, of course, yesterday I had to cast on a sweater. I'm finally making a magnolia dahlia for me in a burgundy cashmere blend. Oh, wow. Did I see your Sunday share? Let's go back. Maybe it will show it. Maybe it will only show what I've seen. Okay, I need to refresh. So let me stop sharing and then just let me reshare. Let me go back to StreamYard. Let me refresh first. Hello, Julie. Good morning. Excited to be able to join you this snowy morning. I'll have to go dig out in a bit, but can't resist enjoying the chat. Got a little while. Thank you, Julie. Sabrina says, Bonnie, oh, that sounds beautiful and so sumptuous. Margaret G, hello, my sweetheart. Good day, Ashan, all in the chat. Your top looks amazing, says Melissa. Thank you, my sweetheart. Let me see. Oh, there you go. So let's just share StreamYard. Hey, you girls. You see, I wasn't in StreamYard, so I didn't see these people sitting in the basement. They sit the house full, get into the lounge. Whoops. How are you doing?
Hello,
okay, so let's go show what Linda shared there with us. That is beautiful. Oops, sorry, a day late. Here are some of my finished projects for January. Ooh, Linda. I love that hat. Hey, is that okay? Now there's only the one picture, but is that's crochet? Crochet?
Yes, that's crochet. Yeah.
You sounded so
Linda, you know, you've got to
they're knitted them.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I love that sweater. I absolutely love that sweater. Hey, beautiful.
Thank you.
I think that's the only one. Okay, stop sharing. There we go. Okay, now I can officially go back to StreamYard.
Now, yesterday, while you were on
DIY creation,
while you were in Jeanette's live, and I said to you I was finishing a tank top.
Yes, she said, I knitted a vest. I finished the vest today and I started yesterday. I said, please, man, don't add that I started yesterday, because that is like that is beautiful.
It's at the top. It's 3 skeins of yarn, 3 skeins of DK
yarn.
Of
course, 3 skeins. Again, look, it's the famous 3 skein project, right?
Yeah, 3 skeins. I just thought do a stash buster, but I wanted a tank top. Well, we call it tank top, the vests. But I've got some really nice shirts, and I wanted something that just to put over them, and the
yes, keeps you nice and warm.
Yes, for warmth, and it fits beautifully.
Oh yes.
So that's what I did.
I started
at 3:00 on Saturday afternoon, And I finished it yesterday while I was in
Jeanette's live.
Jeanette's live, yeah.
I think I think our Linda might be a bit of a witchy woman, put a cast on and she's got 5 sets of needles sitting around the house all clicking.
Hi,
hello,
Kaylin.
Linda.
Beautiful cardigan, Kaylin. Hi, Sabrina.
Hello.
Hi, Hannah.
Hey, Poppy, Helen. Now Monday is off to a great start. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm so happy to be here and to have these ladies with me.
Bonnie.
My birthday tomorrow, Rosie. Oh, that's beautiful, says Sabrina.
Yeah,
wow, Linda, that's gorgeous.
Tomorrow, Rosie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I've got some really long shirts, you know, that have got the tails, so you wear them over, so they kind of hide your posterior, your butt.
Hello.
Yes. I wanted, yeah, but I wanted something to wear with it, so it layers.
Yeah.
So
I've seen that where you have a long sleeve shirt on, where someone wears a long sleeve shirt and then a knitted vest. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Linda, do you ever get second sock syndrome?
No, I don't. Actually, I'm doing I remembered today, I'm looking and I'm thinking, oh, I've got to get a tutorial sorted for the 2nd of February. So I'm going to do a sock tutorial, but I'm doing the prototype first.
All right.
And then I'll do the video. So no, Julie, I don't get second sock syndrome at all.
But Julie, there are many of us who do. She's not the average.
You know, kind of, we're all different. We all, you know, I mean, we all work differently. So it's just one of those things, isn't it? So,
Rosie,
so we're going to be doing the tutorial is going to be a little shorty sock. Just so I can show you how to do it's all going to be in one video, so I'm going to show you how I cast on, and this cast on is very I think it's beginner friendly, the cast on, and then the heel flap. I'm going to do part 1 is, and I'm going to break it up in the video. So you'll have like you'll do the cast on, and then you'll have kind of a thumbnail that says, right, we're going on to the heel flap and gusset, and then we'll have another thumbnail.
That's where we can hit pause if we haven't caught up.
Yeah, body of the sock, and then another one saying, right, we're going to do the toe shaping, and then I'll do the Kitchener stitch, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So, but I thought a shorty sock would be just nice, because it should fit everybody then, because everybody's calves are different. The different, you know, different thing, you know, you know, kind of.
Yes, some of us have calves, others of us have cankles. I have cankles.
Yeah,
they're
so
not quite calves, and they're not quite.
And that's why I've done. That's why I've done the knit 2 purl 2, because it's got more give in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Than this single knit 1 purl 1. So yeah, so I've thought all about it, guys. I've thought all about it. So I thought, right, I need to get this sock finished, and then I can do the tutorial then.
Sounds like a great tutorial and very informative, says Sabrina. And Linda, that's beautiful. I want to make one for my daughter because she is small and thin. And Julie is saying, I always knit toe-up socks so they can become short socks in case I run out of yarn or enthusiasm. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I've never thought of doing that. I mean, that's like leaving the back door open.
Susan. Yeah.
Can't wait for the sock tutorial.
On average, guys, on average, I've just made those big pair of socks that I showed you, that Ursula showed you, and they are, and they only took 80 grams for 2 socks.
Wow!
Gram. And so
fingering weight. 80 grams of fingering weight.
And for me, I can get away with at least 60 60 grams for 2 socks.
Nearly
So a
nothing
shorty,
more.
the shorty sock won't take that much.
Oh, wow.
And shorty socks are really nice to wear with your sneakers or your pumps or whatever, you know.
Oh, Jessica loves wearing shorty socks.
Yeah, I
her,
do too,
yeah.
especially when, you know, in the summer, when we walk and that, and I've got my pumps on, I like my shorty socks. So I thought, well, I made these shorty socks for me on that. So I thought that would be a good way to show people how to, well, it's my way. I mean, there's so many different tutorials out there, but people have asked me to do them.
Yeah, that's the thing. So you share what people want you to share, what people want you to make.
Yeah.
Well, I am still writing up my pattern because, you know, the first shawl was done. The prototype is easy. But then when I started writing up the pattern, now the math must work out. And then there's 2 segments that I do. Then I'm like, now why is the math not working out? Now, if it wasn't for anybody else, it doesn't matter because you can block it away. But if it's a pattern, it needs to be perfect.
Yeah,
definitely needs to be right. So, okay, lovely lady, says Julie, I've got to go to shovel snow. Don't be jealous. Have a beautiful week. Julie, before you go,
have a good day.
Just type OMGrannySquare to share yourself out. So anybody who wants to connect with you can come and check you out. And that'll be lovely. Thank you, Julie, for popping in. I so appreciate it. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I appreciate that too. Helen says, hello, Ursula, Linda, everyone. Happy Monday.
Hi, Helen. Happy Monday to you too.
I'm making another pattern, Trudy, with all the load shedding and for the last 10 days that I could not do anything. I've done another pattern. And on the last round, I've put some, you can clearly see the beads. But it's a see-through bead, only to lighten up the black. This is it's a red heart, but the 200 gram, let me see. And it looks like this. It's the one that abruptly changes color. It doesn't go ombre. I've got another cake. Yeah, it looks like this. This one will be the tutorial. But I've done one that is the first prototype was the grays. And it's called Thriller. The colors is called Thriller. I thought, yeah, I can imagine that. And so now I'm writing it up, and then I'll do the tutorial in this purple and pink that everybody loves. And then yes, so but now first gotta get the pattern right. So, and I couldn't do that because yesterday I was in, yeah. You see, it takes longer than you think. It just takes longer than you think. Have a good day, Whippy Chick, says Susan. Thank you. I'm thinking that cuff down will help me knit the proper size for my tiny feet. I can shorten the distance from heel to toe if needed, says Yana.
And that's the beauty of cuff down, because I always kind of, when I've done the heel cuff, heel flap and gusset, and I knit so far, and then I check it against my foot, because where your pinky toe is, so this is your toe, your foot.
Yeah.
There's your little toe. So I always knit to the little toe, and then I shape.
Yes.
The toe, because the distance is right for me. Well, right.
Yes.
For me. And I do exactly the same for Rick as well. So I make sure, because yarn is different, guys. Even though it says it's a two, it's a finger weight. Sometimes you can get thicker two weights. Sometimes you can get them more buoyancy. So I always check.
Trudy says, where did you buy it? Trudy, waar het jy dit gekoop? It was yarn the thing is, if I win something from Linda or Veronica or anybody in the US, I ask them to send me shawl yarn that is only available in the US. Now, we have something similar to this, but you know, this is the 150 grams, 5.29 ounces, 570 meters, 623 yards. But to make the shawl I'm making, I'll need 2 of these. So if you have 2 of these, anything that will bring you to 1,100 yards or 1,000 meters. So in South Africa, I'll also make one in yarn art, which is 1,000 meters. You can use the sheer piece, which is also 1,000 meters. Any cake that has 1,000 meters is going to be able to make this shawl. And then it'll be an optional extra if you want to use, where did you buy these beads? P&A. Okay, at our local stationer, she bought, it's like a 4 millimeter bead, and I use that 1.0 crochet hook, that very thin crochet hook. So this is an optional extra if you want to, just on the last row, add some beads, and I added 80 beads. So, I mean, that's like really nothing if you wanted to do that. But you can do the thing without it. What is your shoe size, Rita? Because Rita was saying, I have small feet, so I use 40 grams for normal socks for me. Shorties, even less. Oh, wow. Thank you, Susan. I'm glad you like it. Sorry, Linda?
I didn't say anything. I think it was Angela.
Oh, yeah, it was Disney feet.
I've only got size 3-4 feet, depending on the shoes.
I was basing. I thought you was around that size. So I was basing that comment on what you'd said about the amount of fingering weight that you use for your socks.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. That's amazing.
I use even less.
Vera, we watched your beautiful things that you made on Facebook. Susan saying hello to Vera. Trudy says hello, Jessica. Are you hiding? She's hiding. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Linda and Angela, Poppy Lady, and everyone that I've missed.
Hi, Lashira.
Margaret G, I've been watching you long enough to know what Trudy was asking before you translated it. Never too old to learn something new, I guess. Oh, good for you, my sweetheart. Good for you. Susan is saying hello to Lashira. Okay, so tell us, Poppy, what have you been up to this weekend?
I escaped to the outernet, as we call it in this house. We went to visit my best mate because when we went away to Australia last year, they were looking after Liam the dog. And Liam the dog got really irate with one of the children who he hadn't taken him out for a walk as quick as Liam wanted. So Liam urinated on his computer and it blew up.
Oh, I would think so. The computer
it was a very old computer on its way out anyway. It was a PC. And my husband had built it originally and was in the process of getting the parts to build it a new one for him anyway. It's just Liam brought that time frame forward a bit. So my husband had made up the new PC and had taken it up to theirs. So we all went up. So I was sitting in the car making poppies again. I'm on a bit of a brain reset at the moment. So when I want to do
reset,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, but that's good. I got my Knitting Pride circular knitting needles, Rosie. Oh, good for you, girl. Nice. And Sunita's celebrating a membership for 4 months. Morning, ladies. Glad to see you all beautiful faces. Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? I sometimes forget I must type English. Says Trudy, laugh out loud. Lashira said she understands her well because she's Dutch. Hey, Natural Creations. Good to see you all. All of you. Good to see all of you. Thank you. Good morning, Sunita. Now, obviously, I can't put that in StreamYard. We don't see it in StreamYard. And Linda, what else have you been up to on the weekend? I mean, we know what you did in just a vest just like that.
I've been
doing the socks, finishing those socks.
I've been working on something that I'm going to show in the challenges on Saturday.
Oh, it's this Saturday. I better remember. This Saturday is the challenges.
It's all to do about scrap. My well, not scraps. It's stash. Some
yes,
of my
single
weight stash. So
I've morning,
I watched
Angel in Heaven 2012. Hello, Annie. How are you doing?
I watched Kay, the crazy sock lady, and I watched her video, and she gave me some good ideas. So I'd started one of them, and I'm going to start the other one, which I hope. And these are going to be projects that are, there's no time frame. It's just something that, and what I've done so far, I'm going to have two. I'm going to have a crocheted one, and I'm going to have a knitted one. So,
I'm there you go.
It's at my house Saturday.
Yes, it's in Ursula's house, guys. It's in Ursula's house. Ursula, we're all going to South Africa on
Saturday, 12 noon Eastern time.
Pass out the heat, girl, because us in the UK need it.
Sorry?
Us in the sorry, I'm speaking quite quietly today, aren't I? I'd said pass over the heat, Ursula, because us girls in the UK need it.
I've got my fire on down here by my legs because I'm bloody freezing. Sorry.
What? You're freezing? Oh. I have got these windows closed. Not the windows are open, but the curtain so that you know, because it's that hot.
Well, we had somebody come today to measure up my windows. I'm getting plantation blinds in here. Ooh. Because my well, in all the windows upstairs in our bedroom, Rick's study, and in here, so that when I'm videoing, it's south facing. So in the summer, I have the sun coming in here all the time from about 10 o'clock in the morning till about 8 o'clock at night, and it's a pain because I can't do my tutorials because I've got the sun coming in.
Yeah.
So I've got these blinds where I can keep the top open and let the light in, but the bottom half where I'm actually doing the tutorial, it's going to be
it's going to be more controlled, so then you can.
I've got more control of the light that comes in, so I'm really looking forward to it.
It's the small things, isn't it?
So it's going to be, where are we? January, February, March, April. Going to be about the end of April, beginning of May.
Yeah.
That they're going to put them in.
Picks up a bit.
Hopefully they'll do it before we go on holiday. If not, it'll be after we come back from our holiday.
Can I ask, what is plantation blinds? Why is it called that?
It's called that because they're kind of in pieces. Well, mine in this room, it's going to be in three. I'll have 3 sets, 3 lots of, and they're called plantation because you can open them, and you can kind of open them like a curtain. Yes, or you've got the ability to move the top and the bottom half of the blind. Whereas usual blinds, you either have them all down or all up. And the plantation ones, the kind of you can have the top half open, bottom half closed, or you can have it vice versa. So
that's fantastic. I think that's fantastic. So Vera says it's 30 in George. Yes, it's 28 here. It's hot. I tell you, humidity is also high. So it's just, Vera, we had 31 yesterday, but today is much better. Today is better than yesterday, I admit. I mean, I wouldn't be able to wear this top if it was any hotter. So just the fact that I can wear my yellow sun dress and this thing means it's hot, very hot, borderline not be able to wear this, but I could wear it. It was fine. So
Yeah.
yes, but when you see these curtains closed, it's because there's a glare coming from outside that is second to none.
You're making
Anyway,
me
so
jealous,
I'm just
Lydia.
doing my little segments of this shawl, which I can only do little segments because I can only do as much as I've written up. So I'm on the last row of this one segment, and then I have to take a photograph because I've decided this time when I do the pattern, and if I say it's like a whatever segment, I put a little photograph so that whoever does not want to watch the tutorial, maybe doesn't understand what I'm writing, can see on the photograph what I'm writing. So it's options, options, options. 50 Fahrenheit in North Carolina, Rosie.
I
That
think I'm
sounds
going
cool.
to. Yeah, it's 5 degrees here centigrade.
I've got 4.
Wow.
So I
very
think I'm
cold.
going to actually smash my wearables for this year, my challenge.
How many
Because
Smash
challenges
your
have you
wearables.
done?
I challenged myself to do 6 and I've already done 2. We're
Oh,
only
well.
in January.
I mean, we're not even at the end of January, so
So I've started my 3rd wearable, guys.
let me see. What is that?
That's
This
the start of the 3rd.
is going to be
I love those colors. It's a brown and a blue, hey. Ooh, but I love the colors you've got there. That's beautiful, but I love the colors you've got there.
I'm not a neon pink kind of girl, guys. So there we are. There's the other pattern.
That's beautiful.
So
I love that. That's going to be beautiful. Later this week, it's supposed to rain here in North Carolina. And I've been
that's
trying
what
to
I've done
walk
so
more.
far.
I think the weather has other ideas. Yeah, just show us that color again because I love that color. It's a beautiful, is it brown and a blue?
So
Yes.
this is called Foxtails.
Oh,
And this
I
is
can believe
called
that.
Lady Midnight. So the blue
That's
and brown
beautiful.
and blue, well, a variation of blue and brown anyway. They're my
That's
favorite
beautiful.
color combination. So yeah, so it's obviously it's knitted, and so I've done the increases. You know, you do your short row increases at the back, so the back of the sweater sits nicely like this, if I explain it. So when this was knit in 2 pieces. I've got to wash this, yeah. So you knit the back in 1 piece, and then the front,
Yes.
you divide
Yes.
it so it's shorter, so it sits. I
Oh,
mean,
yes.
this needs washing, but I'm really liking the way the white just popped up here.
Oh, yes.
It
But
looks
I love
like
those
it's
colors.
planned. It looks like
That's
it's a planned pooling, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
beautiful.
So I just picked 3 skeins of DK yarn and thought, right, the pattern that I got, if I can find it.
3 degrees in Seaford, blooming, freezing, says Sarah. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. This
Raining
is the
yesterday.
pattern,
Oh, wow.
and it wanted
Very
bulky yarn, and I thought, well, I've not got chunky, so I thought, right, if I put 3 skeins of DK together, I've got a bulky. So this is the pattern.
Oh, wait. Wow. Now, you see, I've seen that, and it looks beautiful, that kind of vest effect.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah, so I'm quite impressed with myself, actually.
I'm impressed.
Wow,
That's beautiful. Gorgeous yarn, says Sarah. Margaret says around -10 Celsius here right now. I look like the abominable snowman when I go outside and work. Oh, wow, -10. I cannot imagine. -10.
Thank you. Hi,
Aisha.
Aisha.
Good
Lovely
morning.
to see you, honey.
Everybody's saying hello. Beautiful jumper, says Sarah.
Thank you,
That is
Sarah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
That's going to be beautiful when it's done. I think the color will really complement you. That blue with that autumn.
Yeah, I kind of, I like that color against my skin.
Yes, but the blue, to pick up the blue with your eyes and the blue.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Good morning, Miss Shira. Good morning, Aisha. Everybody's greeting. Well, ladies, what is lying ahead in this week? I hope tomorrow, apparently the weather station says it might rain. I'm like, hallelujah. That means I'll be able to maybe finish my pink blanket tutorial because I can't touch the thing in this heat. So if it's going to be rainy tomorrow, fantastic. What are you working on, Angela?
I'm gonna try and finish up at least this one bag of poppies, and then I've got a video later on today that's showing how I set up the room in the end. And if you need a giggle, you've got to have a watch of that one, because a lot of things went wrong, as per normal with me, but a lot of things went wrong, out of my control this time. And then of course I've got like the book review and other bits and pieces, and I'm trying to think what else channel wise.
If you guys haven't if you haven't subscribed to the Crazy Poppy Lady, you must check her out, because her channel has a lot of varied content, not just only book reviews and dyeing. I love the dyeing video that you did, color dyeing and tutorials and patterns she's got, etc. So it's got a lot of stuff on her channel, so check her out.
And I've just checked my calendar because I don't know what the date is today. And this Friday, I have actually got the poncho being released. The Not Again Granny poncho.
I'll sing happy birthday for you, sweetheart, before I go.
Happy birthday.
I'll sing. It's her happy birthday tomorrow. So let's do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rosie. Happy birthday to you. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! And many more in good health. Are you happy where you've moved to, Rosie? Because I know you moved, but I said we're moving with you. Sarah, oh snap, I was going to ask that as well, says Sabrina. It rained here yesterday morning at 6 a.m. where you were, Trudy. I was up at 8. Well, no, obviously because it's so hot, it probably, how do you say? When water evaporates.
Moist.
Yes. Is it evaporates?
Condensation, and then.
Well, I mean, when I woke up at 8, the earth did not look wet. So I can believe you that it rained. Laurie says, good morning. How are you doing, Laurie? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. What are you working on now that's in your hands, Angela? That's what she was asking. A poppy. Poppy's working on a poppy. Happy birthday, Rosie. I hope you have an amazing birthday. Oh, yes, my sweetheart. Steam, yes. Hello, Faith. How are you doing? Unique, amazing stripes. Good to see you. Yes, you see, it's Trudy stays 15 minutes away from me. So usually when it rains there, 15 minutes later it rains here. Might have rained here, but the thing is, when I only wake up at 8 and was light, and I know the other night I said to my neighbor, I was awake at 2 a.m. and it was thunderstorms and showers, but no one knew that by the time you got up, because it was like scorched earth by the time we all got up. Less stressful than my other house. Very happy. Oh, Rosie, I am really happy for you, my sweetheart.
Yeah.
She says it's not bad. I'm happy that you're good. I applied for a job on Friday. Now I wait for an interview. Oh, well, we pray that the Lord will make a way for you, Rosie, that he will supply for you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Good luck, Rosie.
You got it, girl.
So
I tell you, it's so happy.
Poppy's working on the poppy brooches for the Royal British Legion. I'm not making as many as I have in previous years. It's just as a, so there's the poppy fronts.
Yes, but how many are you making? Because you're making quite probably a few, because you've usually.
In previous years I've done 1,000, but this year there's new rules and regs
coming. 1,000 women! My goodness!
In total I've done 2,600. 6, something like 2000 and something anyway. Yeah, 2,600. So the plan for this year is probably to just bring it up to 400 so that I can round the number up, and then I can work next year on 500 at a time or something. I don't know. I'll just keep going.
500 at a time. It just sounds like out there, that number. Thank you, Tank, for that. Plantation shutters originate in the American South. From the large farms or estates that typically grew coffee, tobacco, cotton, sugar that were more commonly known. Oh, right. Talking to your boyfriend, that's great. Very cute Poppy, says Susan. And they were named for the plantations, the farms. Okay, there we go. Poppy, make me think of my grandpa as a veteran. Oh, says Faith. Good morning, Roberta. How are you doing, sweetheart? Good morning, Ashley, everyone.
Hi, Roberta.
Hi, darling. Over on my channel, in my playlist, it's got a #01. There is actually a video to show you how you can make these yourself, so that if you wanted to join in, you could make some. You don't have to make as many as me. I'm not that evil to you all. But if you make some, send me a photograph. I'll show it, of course, on a Whips, Bits and Chat on a Sunday. And also, if you donate them as well, I get super chuffed when I get the photo and someone goes, I've donated these. Your local Royal British Legion, if you're in the UK, will happily take them off your hands end of October, beginning of November. If you're in Australia, the poppies are also used to decorate around Australia on Anzac Day. America's a little tougher to offload them though, because they don't have a national day like we do. Those celebrations slightly different. But if you ask at your local vet group, then they'll be able to point you in the right direction as to where you can hand them over to help either raise some money for one of the local vet charities, or of course just make someone's day a bit brighter with a poppy. Oh, that sounded really professional then for me, didn't it?
It did.
We don't have that. We don't have that. Do you only have that in the UK, or do you have that in the US as well?
They have what's called Veterans Day. We have on the. We have Veterans Day, but our Veterans Day is in June. And, but for us, poppies are really big on the Remembrance Sunday, which is the 11th of November. So it's been very, very big here for a great many years.
The Royal British Legion have been celebrated their 100th anniversary about 2 years ago. It was in the midst of lockdown, and when they celebrated their 100 years. And the idea behind it is that the Royal British Legion raise money throughout the year, but the majority of the time that they raise money is within the 2-week period, which is just before the 11th of November. And any money that they raise then goes to help support the veterans from both, well, not only the First World War, but the Second World War and any other conflict. And it's not just the UK military, it's other militaries that worked alongside us. So I'm trying to say, it all politely. So it's whoever. So it's brilliant because, of course, if our lads or lasses get hurt in conflict and they're brought back once they leave the military, there isn't as much support for them as what there would be if they lived in America. So the Royal British Legion and other charities that the Legion support then help support those veterans with lots of different programs.
Yes, because I'm thinking, I can't think that there's something like this in South Africa. I know that we actually took part in fighting in Italy in the Second World War. I know my grandfather fought in Italy in the Second World War, but I don't know of any, I mean, I'm not very clued up with where and how South African troops contributed. other
I
than
don't know
knowing
the
them.
ins and outs. I'm
That's
not a
what
mega
it is.
historian or anything like that.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people know. I mean, it's common knowledge. If I watch a lot of World War II documentaries. What the US did, what the UK did, it's like out there. A lot of knowledge. It's 6:21 a.m. here in Alabama. Going back to bed. Was up till 12. Took son to work at 6. Hopefully, I can catch up with you all on Friday. Oh, that'll be lovely, Annie. Oh, sweetie. I'm sure the American Legion would love them. Our Memorial Day is the last Monday in May, says Kaylin. Oh, wow.
Yeah, as I said,
But I think it's a beautiful gesture.
Or sending them an email to see whether it'd be something that they would want. That way, you're not spending time making something and then sending it off to a charity that's got no use for it. Whereas another charity in the area might be able to use it. But as I said, I'm not over there, so I can't really do a lot of searching and knocking down doors. Yeah. But if you do find someone that's willing to take loads of them, give me a shout, and then I can shout it out on the channel as well.
Oh, wow.
Susan, just to let Faith know, you put a comment up about Faith saying, can she drop a link? Faith, if you type OMGrannySquare, you can drop your link. That Nightbot automatically drops.
That's what she meant.
Yeah, that's what she meant.
She wanted to drop her own link.
Yeah, so if you type that OMGrannySquare, it will then Nightbot Faith will then drop your link. So
just like I've come in the chat there. That's why
yes, no, I misunderstood. I thought she wanted Poppy to drop her link. You know, there you go.
Yeah, I've dropped it. You can grab it now, darling.
Okay.
Well, I must have I read it the other way, meaning can she drop her link?
No, I mean great. That's just the thing is that we differ, and that's good because then it might have been meant differently. But Susan's saying, hi, I'm still in hospital rehab center trying to learn how to walk again after my blood infection and sepsis. Please pray for me to continue to get better with each and every day. It's been 3 months. My sweetie, yes, definitely time to put that
stubborn hat on.
Get well soon, Susan, and you're definitely in our prayers.
Peppermint stitches. Susan, we will definitely pray for you. It's been 3 months. Wow.
It's a long slog after.
Brenda, Ashla, have you already talked about your sweater you're wearing? It's gorgeous. I have a tutorial on my channel called Granny Square Summer Top, something like that. It's this one, but without the sleeves. And all I did was to put an extra little one here, and I say that's all it was, but I can tell you I had a heck of a time putting a sleeve on that design. And if anybody wants to do it with a sleeve, what I'll do is I'll do a video where I explain how you alter. If you do the original one, it's sleeveless. It has a drop shoulder, but this one has a full-on sleeve, a full-on. I mean, you can see where my it's like a full-on short sleeve, where the other one has a drop shoulder, which is a little bit of a sleeve. But if anybody wanted to know how to make this specific one, I'll have to tell you, because I had all my days trying to do it so that this bit shows the way it does.
Yeah.
So I had to wrap my head around that. Anyway, Bonnie's saying Veterans Day is always important in middle and southern US. The more, shall we say, cosmopolitan areas aren't so patriotic anymore, sadly. Oh yes, that is. So did my Popo Ursula. He was a paratrooper. Oh yes. You see, the thing is, we forget it was necessary then, right, to live, to survive. And now it's like, all right, we've had peace for so long. I think, Veterans Day in the US is November 11.
If it doesn't affect you or your family, then you don't know, and the next generation doesn't learn as much as what maybe my generation did. I learned that my granddad was part of the Home Guard because he was already a qualified fireman, so he stayed there. But other uncles, I had one in the Air Force, I had one in the Navy, and then quite a few were Army from my nan's generation. That was like her brothers that went off.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Rosie.
Yeah,
I learned a bit about that then, and then of course I married my husband, and he's ex-military now.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's what I understood, which is why I just simply dropped it. Have a good birthday, Rosie. Thank you. She says thank you. Hello, Reggie. How are you doing? Was good to see you yesterday.
It was
Poppy,
lovely.
it's Anita saying hi to Reggie. Hello, my sweetheart.
Hi, Reggie.
Hello, lovely Reggie. It's Sabrina. Praying for you, Peppermint Stitches. Oh, yes, we will definitely. To learn how to walk again, and it's been 3 months. Oh, my sweetie. That is a long road ahead. I know that this friend of ours that I told you that had Guillain-Barré syndrome, that he could literally only move his head and talk, and his recovery took 18 months, but that was from total paralyzed to total recovery. Total recovery.
You need to trust in your physios, trust in the exercises, and then trust in you.
And he did a lot more. So, for instance, if my husband went over to visit him every day and he would stretch out his hands, and just that 5 minutes that he did daily was more than the physio did. And the physio said he could see the difference because it's these little bits that you do every day that add up, you know. So got to go to work, call it, take care all day. Bye, Sarah. Thank you for coming around.
Bye, Sarah, sweetie.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm on my lunch break, so I thought I'd come to say a quick hello, and we appreciate it. What weight did you use for the shirt? I usually use DK, thin DK cotton. It was really one like this. Cotton Saber DK, wools and crafts. That's like that. I like a thinnish DK. So it's a 3-weight in the US, but a thin 3-weight. Because this is a beautiful, I love this. I wouldn't be able to wear a normal 3-weight in 28-degree weather. That is, like, what did I say? What was it in Fahrenheit? 80-something? 80s? No way will you be able to wear it. This in hot weather. But this is fine. This is beautiful. Kelly, I bring it every day. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Bye, Rosie. Bye, Sarah. Yana saying hello to Reggie. Glad to see you. Why do I keep on saying Reggie? Nisi. Hello, my sweetie. We saw your beautiful months. Good morning, Ursula, Linda, and Crazy Poppy Lady. Everybody's saying hello to Reggie. And we keep Peppermint Stitches in our prayers. Thank you. We absolutely will. Have a beautiful day all. Time to get ready for work. We'll be in listening mode until I have to head out. Big hugs to all. Sis Anita makes crochet items.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sweetheart. And Nancy Marchevka. Good morning. 7:27 here in Florida. Our high for today is 66. Fahrenheit. Going to be working on the superbly simple baby blanket in white, yellow, and blue 3-weight pattern on Ravelry. Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Sounds good.
The superbly simple. Beautiful. Hi, Reggie. And she's saying, good morning, everyone in the chat. Eating breakfast. Fixing to get ready for work this morning. I hope you have a blessed Monday, not a blue Monday. Blessed Monday. It was lovely to see you, all of you, yesterday. I've missed being live on YouTube. Oh, Reggie, I can relate there, eh?
As soon as I saw that notification pop up that you was going to be going live, that was, book it. Time stamped and everything. How'd you want me to tell you?
Crochet, all the way from Australia. Sweetie, are you still awake? Oh, wow. It must be close to 1 a.m. for you. Wow. But thank you for being here. Woo, Coco. Dory wants to dance. Hello, Ursula, leaving DNA. Going to go. Let's quickly dance before you leave your DNA here. Let's do that.
Yay!
I was dancing.
Thank you. Yes. I look at my other device because it doesn't always show on the phone that it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. That's why I've got a separate device. Woo! Let's not fall over the words. Hello, Coco, says Nisi. Hello, Coco. There you go. Coco, if you type OMGrannySquare in the chat, Nightbot will grab your link and drop it so people can come and check you out. Hello, Coco and Nisi. Hi, Kelly, says Nisi. Everybody's saying hello. Kelly, happy birthday. Is it Kelly's happy birthday today? Hey, Kelly.
Happy birthday.
You better say. You better say. 11:30 p.m. So happy to catch you live. Wow, 11:30 p.m.
Wow.
That's late for you, my sweetheart.
Nice to see you here.
So 11. Yeah, it's now.
Oh, wow. I definitely need some more ice because it is. I've only got a little bit of my ice water left, and my water that I got out of the fridge is no longer cold.
Not good.
Oh, wow. There you go. That's exactly how you do it. Oh, yes. You see, I was talking to that lady. She was alone there. While she was watching me while her alter ego was doing the trips. What do you mean? Is it your birthday today? Is it your birthday today? You forgot? You almost forgot that it's your birthday today? Is it yay or is it nay?
Is
Happy
it birthday
birthday,
or
Kelly.
channel birthday?
Oh, well. She must tell us. She's typing. Typing.
Type.
Ooh, listen, yesterday when we were coming back from the waterfront, it is today, your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kelly. Happy birthday to you. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. As Granny says, and many more. In good health.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, honey pie.
I'll be pulling a Linda and getting it done on this prayer couch Afghan for a PD patient. Husband of a friend of mine. I got to get this shipped to Florida as soon as I can. Oh, wow.
So that's
Awesome.
why you're putting the
Good luck.
You've
Good
got
luck,
it. You
Nisi.
can do this.
Happy birthday, Kelly. January birthday. There's a lot of January birthdays. It's amazing. Happy birthday, Kelly. Roberta is saying, guys, yes, yesterday Jessica just went to see a friend of hers that she hasn't seen in about a year. So I said, listen, let's take a drive, pick her up, and go to the waterfront. V&A waterfront, Victoria and Alfred waterfront here. And that's what we did. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Kim?
Hi,
Another
Kim.
Kim. PD is Parkinson's disease. I don't think I spelled that right. No, it doesn't matter. I could get it. I could get it. Yes. So, yes, and we went there, and it was beautiful to just sit at the waterfront. You know, the waterfront's different from the, you know, hey, the waterfront is on the beach. The waterfront is where it's like the harbor. You go, it's a a place in the harbor where that is now obviously, I think, commercialized, so that
it's normally over here it's where they have like the eateries, the little restaurants.
Yes,
You'll get a little
exactly,
restaurant,
and it's
maybe a little pub.
It's
and you get
lovely to
look at the
sit
boat.
there and look out, and little small boats are coming in and out, and you smell the sea. Beautiful. It's just lovely experience. So I love that. Everybody's saying hello, happy birthday to Kelly from I Bring It Every Day. I have this playing on my TV so I can listen and clean my kitchen. Want the home clean so I can crochet, says Susan. Oh wow.
That's
Happy birthday, Kelly, says Beach Girl.
Hi, darling.
Hello, Beach Girl. Welcome in.
Hi, Beach Girl.
Hello, Kim. Hope you're doing well. Steve. Hello, panel. Hello, chatters. I sent you an email. Thought you would just see a recent FO. All right.
Hi, Steve.
Can I post it in the Facebook group, Steve? May I? If you give me permission, I will. You don't have to tell me here. You could, if you want to say no, you can email me, or you can just say no. I don't mind. But there you go. She says, "Hello, Beach Girl. You snuck in when I was making coffee," says Kim. Kelly, happy birthday, says Steve. Chris Kaleidoscope. Hello, everyone.
She said yes. The email says you can.
Oh, fantastic. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Natural. There we go. Let me just quickly see. Okay, it's it'll probably come in. Let's see. Oh, I tell you, it's so hot here. Thank you, everybody. My husband asked me what I wanted to do as the freezing rain was falling last night. Oh, wow. And let me just open the... Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, wait. Let me just do this. Let me see how I can share this. Save as. Oh, I just have to share this because this is so beautiful. Steve, you did a fantastic job here. Let me just save it on the desktop. Just there we go. Save. And let me just see if I can quickly. Listening. Beach Girls listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you, everybody. That's what she said. Everybody, he asked. So what are you going to do, Kelly? What are you going to do for your birthday? What do you want to do? Let me quickly, while I'm asking you, I'm quickly opening up Facebook because I quickly want to put it on Facebook because, oh, Steve, you did a marvelous job here. Wow. Oh, but now the laptop's slow. Come on, come on. Come on already. Hello, Natural Creations 40, Susan, says Kim, yawning for a smile. Okay, let's add a photograph. Steve, this was amazing what you did here. Where is this now? Let's just go to... Just bear with. Let me see now. Facebook, where's my Facebook thingy?
You're having a right old moment today, aren't you, girl?
You know when you're looking for a folder and it's always there, and now you want it. Jessica, I please need some ice and water because I am melting here.
Be nice to Mummy, Jessie.
She's going to be nice to Mommy. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, thank you. There we go. Oh, wow. Listen, you did a marvelous job here.
Crazy God.
Okay, and share, post it. Steve, fly, eagle, fly on the road to victory. Yeah, it's a crazy cold here. This morning currently feels like 36, but actually 38. And when I got up at 6 a.m., it was 34. Woo! Wow. That's quite cold for Alabama, isn't it, Kim? Says Yana. Okay, let's go to StreamYard quickly and share. Present. Share. Oh, wait, every time. I do this every time. Forget to take the comment off. Come now. Present. Share screen. Steve, you did a marvelous job. Marvelous job.
The news.
Kelly, go Eagles. Look at that. How big is that? The whole bed? Wait, I must actually watch in the...
There we go.
Wow. That's amazing. That's fabulous.
Insane.
Gorgeous. I love the white. It just makes everything else pop.
50 by 60 inches. A recent Granny Square Afghan. I thought you'd like to see this. I would like to see it. Thank you very much. And this is folded up. But I love it. I love what you did there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds of the same color. 5th round a different color. And then connect it with those. Is it 2 rounds? Looks like 2 rounds. Wow. You did it. I love the way that it came out. I would not have thought of making a blanket like that. Hey? Wow. I've never seen one done like that. Nisi, laugh out loud. I completely understand, but it is grocery day.
Oh, shopping.
My grocery days tomorrow. My shopping days tomorrow, guys.
Mine was meant to be today. I was just like, I ain't getting out of the car. Send the kid in, get the basics.
Hello, Nancy. Good morning, Nancy.
I shouldn't call her that. She's 17.
Yes, Steve, you did a marvelous job there, hey? Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing, Steve. Absolutely gorgeous.
Big Montana sky, 21 here this morning. She said, I don't want to leave my warm cabin. Oh, wow. I can believe that. Hi, Linda and Poppy, says Nancy. There you go. It's lovely, Steve. She says, what? That's now that's just beautiful. What a fabulous eye catcher. I tell you what, I would not have thought of putting it together like that. So that is creative.
Yeah.
I hope it didn't ice over. It says Nisi to Kim. I hope it didn't ice over. Oh, wow. It's grocery day, hey? You got to go out. That's bright and unique, I tell you. Steve, what? That's amazing and gorgeous. Just love it. Oh, look at that.
Is that number 2?
Wait.
So that is the heel flap. So I've done the heel and done the gusset here. And now I'm just going to work on the body of the sock.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
look at that.
Not even an hour since you picked up your hooks, woman.
Wow.
I started it as soon as Ursula went live. I was sat here. I said hello and I was finishing off stuff. And then I was in between doing the nose.
it's insane. Like, don't get me wrong, I haven't worked in the round with knitting. I did those little panels that I showed ages and ages ago, proving that I have attempted it. But it's like, I'm not even that fast with crochet, let alone knitting.
You're not even that far what?
Fast with crochet, let alone knitting.
No, I don't consider myself a fast crocheter by any means. Or knitter. 70 degrees here and going up, says Nancy. Ooh, but that sounds lovely. Wow. 70 and up, I'm in the high 80s. My groceries delivered and get fruits and veg from veggie stands, says Lori. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Where are you, Nancy? So on crochet. Nancy just finished her baby blanket. Ooh, Nancy's got babies in the family. Linda's a super knitting. She's knits on the speed of lightning, I tell you. She's knitting at the speed of Mach 5. Is it? Is that how you say it? How can we keep up? Just forget about it. That's impressive, Linda, says Coco. Yeah, we all agree. I grew up in Houston. I was guessing you were way south, says Yana. I think Nancy went to retire in Florida. There you go. Yes, I'm right. Nancy went to retire in Florida. Lovely weather. This is beautiful. So for the rest of today, I've definitely got to finish this pattern writing up. Once the pattern's written up, I can put it to one side, and then hopefully tonight it's cooler. If they're predicting rain for tomorrow, guys, don't disappoint me. Dragon Bee Crochet, good morning. How are you doing? What's on your hook? Tell us. How was the weekend? And any plans for the week ahead? So, I mean, many of you have got a list of things that you want to crochet. I don't have a list. I've got the poncho / mandala thing that must be done. I've got the crochet dress tutorial that is coming up. Got this blanket to finish, and I'm finishing the pattern. So I hope that by the Saturday, guys, is the challengers here on my channel, noon Eastern time. And I hope by then that my blanket tutorial will be something of the past, at least, and that my pattern will be written up, even if I haven't done the tutorial. It says it might be 84 later. We had a chilly weekend recently. That's about the weather today here, Nancy. Today's weather is... let me come quickly. 81. Oh, so it's even warmer by you than it's by us. But to me, humidity is 59%. So that's like 60%. Humidity plays a big role. I didn't realize that, but until you guys mentioned it. Juice in your cup, hexagon sweater on your hook, and not a lot planned. Woo! That's a lot.
Good day.
Any movies to watch? You have been having so much load shedding or whatever it is called. Does that ever improve or lessen? Yes. It is supposed to be only today, for instance, we are on what? Stage 1 or 2, which is very low, which is, wow, that was when I woke up this morning. We had from 8 to 10 a.m. It's not supposed to have anything until midnight, but now Trudy said she's going to have at 4 p.m. And if she has at 4 p.m., I usually have it at 6 p.m. So I can't check it now because the phone that has the app on is that I'm streaming on. So, but it's been much better, and I don't know why, but today has been much better. I'm just so grateful that it is. And okay, Jessica said she'll look it up. And it's supposed to be only this severe until end of June.
Okay.
Hey. Because they've closed one of the plants. Look, they say no load shedding today in our area. But we've had load shedding. Let me just say, Jessica, don't you have the other app? The other app that I use, because there's an app that I use that, I don't know, seemed to me, cucumber water for me, Granny Square pants on my hook. Right, not shorts, pants. Let me see. Okay, Trudy, I know it says for you maybe at 4, but for me it doesn't say anything. It only says midnight again. And it says we're on stage 2 in Cape Town. The rest of the country is stage 3, but Cape Town is stage 2, which is good. Which is good. Mm-hmm. So from now to 4 o'clock we're on stage 2. But it's when it gets to stage 4, 5, 6 that you have nearly 10 hours no power a day. Yes, so that is bad. But stage 2 is fine. Life can continue almost like normal, which is we're geared for stage 2. Granny Square pants. We're on stage 3 in Joburg. Yes, only the Western Cape here, City of Cape Town. The City of Cape Town is on stage 2, whereas the rest of the country is usually on a stage worse, one stage higher than City of Cape Town. Yep. Me too, Vera. Can't wait to see the pants, says Kelly. Yeah. Oh, she's doing very good with those pants. Granny Square pants sounds interesting. Can't wait to see them, says Susan. Yes. Vera, you should actually post once you're done, or, you know, post what you're going to make, and then once it's done. I finished a lovey that you put on a stuffed animal, mailing a gift to my son's friend that had a baby recently. Oh yes, the loveys are beautiful. End of June, good Chris, that's 5 months away. Exactly. But that's why I said, if it's going to be for 5 months, like that's stage 6. I mean, we can't. How can we sustain that? They've got to do like they have now, like today, where we have stage 2. So we can live with it. It's like a normal day. Any batteries that we have will last during any power out that we have. That's good. Yeah. Say another 2 years of no. Oh goodness, say another. Listen, load shedding is in itself. Trudy says Eskom say another 2 years of load shedding. Load shedding in itself on stage 2, stage 3. All the South Africans, yeah, we're used to it. So that's not the thing that tips us. It's that stage 6 that I've had in the last 10 days, where it just every time falls on when I must go live, and it's like 4 hours, which means I can't even do 1 hour because there's no batteries working. Scarf on my hook, making the coffee. Oh yes, early morning. Snow and Tell live this coming Saturday morning at Nisi Sports Chat. Bring your whips and FOs. Oh, I'm looking forward to that, Nisi. I always look forward to that. You can show on my panel, email them to me. Oh, lovely. Show and tell. Did I say snow and tell? Oh, man. Mine has changed now. We had 6 to 8 changed to 10 p.m. to midnight. You see, Trudy? Now, you see, guys, this is exactly what happens. You've got the app. It says, oh, stage 3, and you sigh of relief. You're happy. Oh, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. And ping, look. Oh, new notification. As of 5 minutes ago, we're on stage 5. Oh, and you won't be having power for that long and that long. And I'm like, no, I already told Linda I'll be there. Say, for instance. And I'm like, no. See, that's the kind of thing. So. Did you,
on the news this morning, it was Sky News. They were saying that in the UK now they're planning to pay. There's certain companies, I didn't catch all of it. I was just walking through the house, but they'd said that they're actually now planning to pay some people in the UK to not use their electric between certain times.
Yeah, I know Dinky Jen said that she is on that.
Dinky Jen's on it, but it's not been opened up to everybody. And by all accounts, it may be getting opened up to everybody.
Oh, wow. Okay. I finished crocheting my first amigurumi cat, says Susan. Looks like a cat, but I had issues embroidering the face, so it looks like it has seen something. Wow. Coffee in a cup amigurumi on my hook for Amigurumi Wars 2023. Oh, wow. That's where she says it's going to be 2 years, another 2 years of load shedding. Look, I think load shedding is something we're going to live with for many years still, my personal opinion. And if we keep it to level 2 and 3, that's fine. Not holding my breath, that load shedding will end soon. Yes, you're not holding it. Yeah, I don't hold my breath. I think we've been living with it for long. We're going to live with it for long. But just, guys, just keep it to where we can live. Hubby wants me to, yes, Linda.
I'm going to drop down because I'm absolutely starving. I'm going to go have some lunch.
Sweetheart.
It's 1 o'clock, so I'm going to go and have some lunch. If you're still live, when I've had my lunch, I'll pop back up. But if not, I'll see you all on the YouTube stream.
I've got to wait.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetie. Hopefully, I'll see you Wednesday. Fingers crossed.
Oh, yes. Oh, please. Yes. Just fingers crossed. Prayers. Everything.
Bye, lovelies.
Everything.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Bye.
Laurie's saying, hubby wants me to make him, a granny blanket. Ah, okay. Well, he work in the ends while you do the granny squares. Coco, trying to get as much crochet done before going back to work on Friday. I've about 12 whips. What? Hello, Rosemary. You're back. Can I imagine that would fly in the USA? People would go crazy. You can go crazy. It's not that we don't go crazy. It's not that we don't post, that we don't object. It's not like anything's helping, though. That's the point. So Susan is saying hello to Rosemary. Hello, Sarah. Sarah, Simply Crochet and More. How are you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. I've got my curtains drawn here because it is very hot outside. It definitely won't fly in the US. Yeah, but you see, so what will you do about it? That we haven't done about it. You have more people in the USA than we have, but if things went horribly wrong as it did here, it will also take that long to fix it. So I will never get to use it. I will never get to used to it. Maybe not used to it, especially during winter. It's dark when I must get ready for work and no coffee. Oh, wow. Wow, Tree, you don't have gas?
Ooh.
Take care, all this, Margaret. I have to head back outside to get more work done. Now, we do have gas. You see, that's why I say it's just that with
as long as your home's dual fuel, Wi-Fi, you're normally okay. Because if one thing goes down, at least you can use the other.
Yes, that's a thing.
Mean to jump in there, honey.
No, I was told I can get paid today for 1 hour to sit in the dark this evening. In the UK, she's in the UK.
Take your neck light and hide your knitting needles down your legs of your trousers. You can sit in the corner knitting. They'll pay you. They won't.
Hello, there you go, Yana. Nope. People would riot and it would be a hot mess. Oh, yes. People did not like it. That is not that they didn't like it. Wow. Hello, everyone, says Jeanette. Bye, Linda, says Coco. Everybody's saying bye to Linda. It was so nice to see Linda. Hello, dear white creations, goodness king. Exactly, no one would take it from the government. you make me curious to see
I think if it happened over here in the UK, we'd think they were fibbing to us. Our government, the way it is, it's just like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, I would like to see, well, and I don't want to see how it works in another country, because I wouldn't wish it on another country. That you get to a point where we are now. So
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think it would work here. Below 40 we kind of need the power. Yes, you need power, but if you have gas, you can also do it. Gas, like in gas, not, I mean, in the USA you call gas petrol, but we don't gas, I mean real, what do you call gas? Poppy, what do you call gas?
Gas. It's electric and gas in the house and petrol for cars.
Yeah, but yeah, I never use they call gas what we call petrol. Hello, Sheila. How are you doing, sweetie? Good to see you. So glad you came past. Steve, I did not know that. How did it go? What was that this year? Kim, it's already. What? Kim, it's already has flown in California. What does that mean, sweetie? Beach Girl is saying in the US, if the US continues to force electric and make gas illegal, we will have load shedding in a generation.
Yeah.
To force electric and make gas in, yeah, you see, because now what happens is we do pay if your house is totally solar. If your house in the city area is off grid, propane, yes, Lori, propane gas. If your house, say you've gone through this terrible load shedding, especially since lockdown, we've had terrible load shedding. Yeah. Say you've gone through that and you've decided as a business owner, I have a restaurant, I've got a generator, I've got gas, so that load shedding doesn't affect my business. They are bringing it in that they charge you a fee or a charge, how do I say, whether you use electricity or not.
So because it's
the same thing happened with our water, because remember we had the worst drought in 100 years from when Jessica was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and she's 23 now. So for those 5 years, we had the worst drought in 100 years. Now, many people, because of that, has installed water tanks so that they collect rainwater, so that you're not dependent on local municipal waters. You've maybe dug a borehole.
Standing charge.
So now what they do is, you do pay a fee on your municipal bill. You are charged a nominal fee, so a relatively small fee. But if you take that fee and you times it by how many people are in this country, that's a lot of money. And then you pay for water, whether you're using the municipal water or not. So yeah, I think we're heading the same way for electricity. So even if you go off the grid so that nothing of this affects you, you will still pay a little bit somehow.
Yeah. We've got a standing fee here that we get on our bill, whether you use it or not, and then you get charged per wattage hour that you use for your electric. And
yes,
that's what we get. Both of those exponentially over this last year or so. The prices have gone boink, 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 and there's monthly increases.
Bye, Nisi. Have a great day, everyone. See you all tonight on the YouTube streets. You too, my sweetheart. I hope you have a great Monday. Take care, Linda. Steve said it happened during the summer and during the fires.
I'm hoping they're talking about a package.
It depends if your electric supplier takes part in the scheme, says Sabrina. Yes. Okay, see. Corruption in South Africa has played a big part, and not preparing ahead of time when informal settlements were given power, and a lot of people not paying for it and getting it anyway. There you go, Jana. You said it. I didn't say it. But I'm glad you've just worded it beautifully there. See? So, thank you, Jana. That is the culprit there. So against this, now that's why I see well, that's why I say I would like to see it play off in the US, where you say people will go nuts or they won't stand for it or whatever. But that is the culprit. Now, I wouldn't want to see it because I wouldn't want anybody to go through what we go through. Just that I'm clear on. But
maybe every country should have it just for, I don't know, say a week, so that then everybody can understand what everyone else is going through.
I tell you, when it started out, people would rush to the propane gas places. You would stand in a long queue because now everybody realizes you've got to have propane gas. You've got to go into like camp mode because otherwise you're not able to cook.
There's so many
no one's
people
going to
know what to do. That's the thing. I'm quite lucky. I'm of a generation where I was still taught to survive. I went to Scouts.
Yes, you grew up in the 80s.
I grew up 80s and early 90s, but it's like even down to my sister would be okay. My brother wouldn't be because he hasn't been taught those little bits. And as for my 22-year-old, she wouldn't even listen to how to boil an egg, let alone anything else.
But I think, you know, with Jessica going through this drought when she was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 in the house,
yeah,
and we had a strict, no clean water went down any drain. Anything that went down a drain had to be recycled or dirty or, you know, bath water and washing machine water for your clothes were recycled to use in a cistern of the loo, etc. And we are actually still in that because we did it for 5 years. It's not like someone says, oh, now there's water, you know, flip a switch. You've done it for 5 years now. You've realized how important water was. Even when I look at a movie and a guy would open a tap and look away, I'm like, the water's running. You can't let the water run. You're wasting water. You know, because we've come so close to not having water.
It was like, about a year or so, it was a good couple of years ago, we had a burst pipe, which meant that the whole estate and quite a few others around us didn't have any water at all coming to the properties. And of course, over here in the UK, not many of us have water butts or anything where we can store water. So we do rely on tap water to come into the house or buy it at the shop bottled. So of course, middle of winter, this pipe's burst and nobody's getting any water. So the water company's going around supposedly handing out bottles of water to those who need it the most. I've got a couple up the road to me who are in their late 80s easily, but I'm being generous. And but they actually spent some time over in South Africa back in the 80s or 90s, like early 80s, and they're like, oh, we've always had a box of water in the garage. We just sort of swap it out every year or so to make sure it's still all right. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Break the water for them. But then I had other neighbours that are like, we don't know what to do. There's nothing on Facebook. And I was like, right, well, you go to your local supermarket, you ask someone, where's the water butt being dropped off? Where's this happening? Where's that? And they were like, oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't ask. I'm like, if you don't ask, you don't know.
Yes, absolutely. See,
yeah,
California has planned power outages. I've heard of that because I tell you what, Steve, when I joined YouTube in 2020, late 2020, when I started doing live streams in November, people used to often ask me if I talk about a power outage. They used to ask me if I'm from California, and I couldn't understand why they would ask me that. But I then learned that California had power outages. Gas is called natural gas in the US. Okay. Thank you. Now we've got a natural gas. Gas heat still requires electric for the fan to work. When we lose electric, then no heat. Oh, Roberto, my sweetheart. And I must tell you, the difference between us is also here in South Africa, it does not get as cold as it get in the UK and US. So, I mean, I told you guys yesterday, someone was asking me, how cold does it get here? I said, in Cape Town, the single digits, not below 0. The further up you go, Jana would be able to know, the further up you go, yes, it's going to be below 0. But nothing close to what it is in the UK or US. Good morning, Tina. Hello, my sweetheart. Let me just quickly catch up here. Okay, my quiet time's over. Love out loud. I got another row done and this blanket. And now it's time to get little man ready for school. And then we have to head out. Bye-bye, Nisi. I hope you have an absolutely gorgeous day. But I did say goodbye. That's right, Roberta. And my water pump is electric-based also. Have a great day, everyone. See you all tonight in the YouTube stage. We should always use multiple forms of energy. Beach girl, you are so right. Absolutely. Camper 14 says bye, Nisi. Everybody's saying bye to Nisi. Jana says, I still love South Africa. It's an amazing place. Oh, yes. Jana, yes, I was told that as well. That's about the comment that you made earlier about the corruption. Yeah. Coco saying bye, Ocean. Everyone take care. See you all again soon. Thank you for coming by, sweetie. Oh, yes, South Africa is so beautiful. It is a beautiful country. We do in the USA have peak hour surcharges. Depending on where you are, it is hidden on the bill, says Jan again. Oh, wow. Yes, you see, you study that bill.
They used to,
yes, it used to be more visible, says Kim. The US is trying to stop all forms of gas. What? It's trying to stop all forms of gas. Even making gas stoves illegal. This is nothing short of tyrant behavior and control. Wow. So what if you go camping? I mean, camping. If you go camping, you must have gas. Some people have rain connection containers. Also, some cities do not allow them. Now, you see, for us in South Africa, because it was such a necessity during those 5 years of drought, they allow them. But now, once everything is restored, one must think, okay, what is the municipality now going to do? They must still be maintained. They must still have everything, whatever. Now they've got a lot of people who's not on the grid. So what do? They charge you this very nominal fee. Let me just quickly see how much.
It is insane how different companies.
I'm going to tell you how much it is. I'm going to tell you how much it is. It's about $11. It's about $11. 200 ZAR. It's about 200 ZAR. And $11 is on your municipal bill for, say, if you're not using any water, you still got to pay your $11. You're not using any electricity.
To send you the letter that you don't have to pay them anything, you get charged about £11 for it. So,
hello, Bridget. How are you doing, sweetheart? New York City, even if you have well water on your property, the city will charge you if you use it. Beach girl saying that. Yeah, you see, now for us, you say if you use it, but for us, you can use it, but you will just have that little $11 that you've got to pay. Good morning, my sweet Dolly, Pat Dancer. Good morning, Asha and Poppy. Hope you've had a wonderful week. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I mean, you said I read wrong. Riding into Orlando today to help son and daughter-in-law find work supplies. Bye. Bye-bye, Bonnie. Thank you for spending time with us. Oh, I hope you get everything that you need. Orlando. Isn't that where Universal Pictures or Universal Studios are? Orlando? I think they made all the water heaters,
isn't it?
Based on an electric starter. My father said he didn't want that, but couldn't find a safe alternative. Water heaters based on an electric starter. Oh, wow. Okay. Everybody's saying hello, hi, and bye. Marisa. Hello, Ocean, Angela, and everyone in the chat. Hello, my sweetheart. We do get to freezing in Joburg. Okay, there you go. So Jana is what, about 1,500 kilometers north of me. So 2 hours flight. north of me in Joburg, Gauteng. We do get to freezing in Joburg, but will be 50 Fahrenheit or 10 Celsius during the day. My house stays at 10 Celsius through all day long. Yes, so you see what 10 Celsius do is it's cold. 10 Celsius is cold. They do not want you to be self-sustainable, says Tina. New York City is trying to make gas stoves illegal. The restaurateurs are fuming. Yes. Can you imagine if you've got gas stoves and now suddenly gas is illegal? Natural gas is illegal.
Cooking in a restaurant, you need that open flame, and you've got a choice. You can either use gas or coal. Gas is more controllable and safer.
Ooh, I love your display of hands. I'm looking for one too. Will I get it in a hardware store, says Sheila?
I got mine online. I still haven't put the link up. I got it off of eBay. I'm trying to think what country you're in though, darling. You may be able to find it in a hardware store. It's called it's a pegboard.
Sheila is in Ireland.
Oh, Sheila, you are, aren't you? You're my end. Drop me a message on today's video. I've got a video going out later. If I get to it in time, there'll be a link in the bottom of that for the eBay shop that I used for it. I knew there was something I forgot to do today, which was put that link on that video. But that
on my
that
electric
video,
board, we will have a bottom in the south getting rid of gas. Well, there you go. Universal and Disney World are in Orlando. I know that Veronica from Steals the Show Crochet and Chef went to Orlando. That's why. That's how I remember that. Susan saying hello everyone that came in while I was cleaning. Go on again. Now the government wants to charge everyone who drives a big fee, a big fee to go below 60th Street in Manhattan.
If you go inside of the M25, you're now getting charged. It was £12 a day at one point just to go into any part of London. And that didn't matter if you lived there or if you were coming from outside of the area. You got charged. If you moved your car and you went through the green zone, you would get charged.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that's on top of paying your road tax. So you're already paying to use the roads, but you're now getting charged. And the price depends on what vehicle you're using and how polluting it is.
My weekend was filled with football and making friends with Sophie. That sounds great. Did I know that, Sheila, you were in Ireland? I don't know, but I know that Sheila is in Ireland. Yes, Kim, but I'm not a leprechaun. They think up what misery they could get by with in California and New York, then spread it across the rest of the country, says Tina. I tell you. Yes, Kim, there she goes. I tell you. Anyway, I mean, I'm just glad nobody else has load shedding. So I don't want anybody else to experience load shedding. It's just that when it does happen to someone else, I think they understand what we're going through. You know, if I say load shedding, most people a year ago, 18 months ago, would have said, what's that? Oh, California had that. Now, more people know what it is, and oh, it means we are.
I didn't know the word load shedding. I didn't know.
You get charged for using river water? She gets charged for using river water? Wow.
My neighbour in Wales, he was doing a building job, sort of, when would it have been? Beginning of 2000s. He was building a house. There was no mains water going onto the property, but at the end of the garden, there was a pond. Not a pond, a little stream. So what they were doing was taking the water out of the stream to stick in the machines to mix up the concrete to build the house. All the pipe work was done, but it wasn't connected. Okay. Once the house was built, the owners of the property who had commissioned for this house to be built got a bill from the water company for estimated water used for the build.
Wow.
Estimated.
Oh my word.
Yeah, they were not piping it through, but because they said it fell within the designated area, it was theirs to charge. So they could charge for the use.
Steve says, I know what you go through, Ursula. I've experienced it. Yes. Listen, you know how you feel better when you speak to someone who's been through what you've been through? It's like, yes, you go to your psychologist and you have a session, you talk about, oh, I'm suffering from depression. But then you talk to someone who used to have depression and they can relate. That, to me, it's much better than a session with someone who's trained. It's because now this person has been through it. They can really know what you're talking about.
They know what you're going through. They can throw out ideas of things that have to help them.
There you go, guys. Oh. Well, the heat is quite a bit. I tell you what, if the fans don't work, that's why I started. That's why I got to such a slump with this 10 days that was so terrible. That's why I picked up this, and I thought this is the only thing I can hold in my hands. There's no fan working. Nothing's working. I can't go on with folding that blanket. It's too hot. Yeah. So let's pick this up and see what we can do. So I was so glad that at the end of that, I can say, at least I've got a pattern that's come out of this 10 days.
Yeah.
At least.
It's always good.
Hello, everybody saying hello to Jeannie. There you go. Absolutely. Thank you, Jeannie. If you've talked to someone who's been through it, there you go. That is great. Hello to Jeannie, says Kelly. Kelly's very cold. It's Kelly's birthday. For those of you who don't know, this Kelly's birthday. So we had a song singing to her, and it was lovely. So yeah, so Kelly, what are you going today? Say again.
She got stuck with my dodgy voice. I don't sing normally.
Listen, I'm just, how do you say, game for sport. Not that I can sing, but we all can sing happy birthday. Just bear with. It's a short song at least. Exactly. Hope you're enjoying your new home, Lori. Ooh. Oh, is that why you left California? Because of the power outages? But I wonder, the power outages in California has stopped now, hasn't it? I mean, it's not like they plan to continue. I mean, I'm going to eat lunch when the snow stops. Oh, somewhere else, somewhere nice? Or are you going to eat lunch at home when the snow stops? Kelly, yeah, Kelly. Kelly, I want to say Kelly, and I'm like, no, it's not Jeannie, it's Kelly. Jessica bought me a beautiful how do you say, Christmas shortbread, a tin with shortbread. It's a beautiful tin. Let me just show you.
I must admit,
you can use it for other things afterwards. You see the pictures on it. It's just so pretty, and it goes all the way around.
That is really cute. I
said thank you so much.
You use in your craft room so easily, and no one's going to know that it's a biscuit tin.
Oh yes, I love it because it's I mean, it's that beautiful pictures on it. Oh, it's beautiful. That was over 35 years ago. I left. Oh, was it then as well? Because I think Steve was talking about, say, in the last 2-3 years. There's a lot of snow here. All schools are closed, says Jeannie. Oh, wow. You're going to eat out of a can. Out if I can. Out if I can. Not out of a can. There's a difference. Are you going to eat out? There used to be this joke. Are you going to eat out? Yes, I'm going to eat out of a can. That's why that came to mind. Kelly, you might be waiting a while, says Tina. Good morning. Ursula, Poppy, all in the chat, been lurking for a bit. How are you doing, sweetie? So good to see you. Are we going on to my next? I can't wait to get rid of this little bit of black that's still left. I tell you, I wake up this morning and I'm like, oh my, I went till 10 o'clock last night with this black. You work with black. And it's like, my eyes are sore. Let's get rid of the black because there's a beautiful green and a turquoise. I want to get to a lighter color. So
yeah, it'll make it easier. As soon as you get to that lighter color, you're going to speed through the pattern because you can see what you're doing.
Yes, I just can't wait to get there. Sophie wants some attention, so I will say bye and have a lovely day. Oh, Pat, you're so funny. I hope that's coming out beautiful. Oh, you must please come and post in our Facebook group so we can show everybody what you're doing. When on a Monday morning, we show off what's happening in the Facebook group. Time to head out and have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, I pray for an absolutely blessed Monday, Sunita. I hope it's going to be fantastic. You hope you don't have to wait long. Oh, Kelly. Oh, wow. Thank you, Jeannie. I'm glad you like it. I like it too. I like the way that the sleeve is. You know what? When I did the one that's the tutorial on my channel, what you do is you do the center without that last block. You don't put that block there. And you don't put that block there. Now the front looks the same as the back. Then you go around and you do this like netting. But now when you want to do a sleeve, I accidentally saw how great it would look to put a block there. But you know how it took me a while to figure out how to do this part under the arm.
Yeah.
Man, you know, it's like you can go around the corner on the outside, but if you have to invert that corner, it just took such a long time for the penny to drop. And then I got it right. And I'm like, man, why did this take so long? Have a good day, Sanita. Laurie's saying, love the new home. Almost unpacked. Just in time for surgery on Friday. Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad for you. Everything is working out. It really is so nice when things work out because most of the time they don't. Not be Indy saying hello to Kelly. It's Kelly's birthday. For those of you who don't know, I lurk in the Facebook group, says Sharon. It's a great place to find inspiration on what to create next. Oh, yes. Yes, love the sleeves. I made the other one and then I thought, okay, now I want one with sleeves. I just want to try it. So this one was with scrap. Because the other one, you guys know, is like, I think I used 5 colors and a canary yellow was one of them and that was it. But then I said, okay, let me make a scrappy one and put a sleeve on. Great. And don't forget Peppermint Stitches. She's in rehab. She's relearning how to walk. She's on month 3 now already. So please keep her in your prayers. Prayers for your surgery, Laurie. Absolutely for you too. Laurie, I'm writing you up. Friday is the 27th of January. Oh, and I'm so happy that this year I've got a calendar where I can from here see big letters. I don't have to go, what's that date?
I'd forget to cross them out on one of them, so I've got the one that's on my computer. It pops up. There's a little circle on the day it actually is, and I'm like, oh, so that's today's date.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So this Saturday is 28th January, guys. In the description box is the link for. Is Nightbot working today? Did you see? You guys see Nightbot working, right? It feels like Nightbot's not working.
Yeah, he popped up my link earlier when I put the OMG.
Oh yes, Nightbot is working. It does look like Nightbot. No, that's good. Absolutely. Friday, I went live, I think half an hour before 5 p.m. No, when would I go live? 5 p.m. I would have gone live at 6 p.m., but then the power would have been out. And I didn't see that Triple C, Dana from Triple C, had a notification. So I thought, so let me do an hour before. But I think she did eventually go live. So
Yeah.
I think half an hour after she went live, I went live. I didn't see that until after. And I thought, oh, no, I don't want to step on her toes. And I mean, I knew she was going, usually she is live, but usually there is notifications. So I did apologize. I said to her afterward, Laurie, you do, unfortunately, but it is hidden. When I pulled up Mississippi Electric, there are calendars and it changes each month. Ours changes monthly too, says Kim. Oh, wow. You're so Lightbot.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so
just
much.
popped on. That's why I was pulling funny faces while you were just chatting. I was going through checking, so I'd put up my OMGrannySquare. Got it right that time. I popped that up to double check it was still pinging through, and then I scanned up and it is saying about other people.
Yes, it's doing that. It's just I can't remember seeing that the challengers notification, and usually it is.
I didn't look for challenges.
Yeah,
do you want me to go and have a quick nose?
No, I'm quickly. Let me just I'm just having a look here because it should be there, and there it is. But somehow, let me just click disable and then click enable again, because sometimes that's all you need. Now I filed a form and it isn't charged to me because I'm a disabled veteran. Oh, Laurie, really? Were you in the army? Wow, Laurie. See, you always learn something new every day about someone.
Yeah.
And amazingly, our Linda was also in the, I say army, you know, army. I mean, I use that word. Thank you for your service, Laurie, says Kelly. Navy. There you go. Sorry, Poppy.
I was going to say, that's why when I started chatting about the poppies, Linda sat back and went, I'll let her have a gas and I'll correct her when I need to. So I did quite well. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Laura. Everyone in the chat, it's early here. You just woke up. Thank you so much for watching my replays. I see your comments. I so appreciate it. Crochet Corner. And Nixley, Sierra Stitch Sanctuary, how are you, sweetie? So good to see you. That is good, Laurie. You are owed at the very least that for serving our country. Yes, because I did hear, you know, that some, I don't know, not, you know, can't point a finger at anybody, but that one would expect someone who has served the country in the army would have certain perks. I, as a civilian, wouldn't object to people who served to have certain perks because, I mean, they go through a lot to keep us safe. So, yeah, especially those who come back, especially like medical. And if they have a PTSD and they need treatment and they need medication, one would expect that they would get it. I thought I had missed the live. No, today is a normal live. I'm so happy. I'm going to be here for another 20 minutes, hanging out with you guys, and then it's going to be see you on Wednesday or tomorrow. Crochet is going live tomorrow. Crochet, can you drop the link for the notification for, okay, I will. Crochet, you've just gone out of bed. Don't worry. Let me do it. Let me do it. Because the Crochet is live on Tuesdays, and she's got lovely giveaways and patterns and fun. Don't miss out on all the fun. Crochet Corner. And I see Spring has got another, streamed, no, not 2 days ago. Notify me. Tomorrow, let me see. Tomorrow? No, 27th. I'm coming. Let me see. Crochet saying hello to everybody. 24th. Yes, that's tomorrow. Okay, let me click on that one. Copy and paste. Live stream at Crochet. Oh, sorry. I see that you've got it, but hey, we both got it. We both got it. Double, double, double. That's good, says Lori. Kim, Lori, okay, that's good. Been running you all weekend. I bet your feet are tired. I was wondering. Been running you all weekend. Oh, there you go. Lovely.
I went
Hey,
back
Laura.
I went back as far as I could last week on your live, so I made sure I hadn't watched them.
I remember that on the one she said, "Oh, Linda had short hair here." I thought, yes, she had short hair. Flying hello, a flying hello. I love the flying hellos. Just got home, planning to lie down while I've got the chance to try and get rid of my headache. Oh, my sweetheart. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Yes, so lie down and in a lovely, well, I say cool because it's so hot here, but it's probably cold by you.
Dark room with a pint mug of water and a big long straw.
Time is winding down. Don't miss out on my 200th subscriber giveaway. See link for details. Woo, not the end. Don't miss out. She's saying hello to all. Oh, yes. And congratulations on that 200, not the end. Yeah, you've got to run. Oh, I hope you're going to have a nice birthday. Share with us. Share on your community tab some pigs.
Have a lovely time, darling.
P-I-C-S. It sounds like I'm saying P-I-G-S. P-I-C-S. Pics. Pics. Pictures. Finally waiting on my Mary Maxine mystery box, and I'm so excited. I hope it arrives today. Yes, I've had my full of mystery yarn. I think I'm more into buying what I need and can see now. Yeah. I'll be planning and scheduling lives when it gets warmer and I can be outside or in the yarn barn as I build it. It is just the too chaotic in the house. Oh, I can absolutely agree there. Yeah, it is. I had to press disable and enable because sometimes it just needs that wake up
the bottom
real thing. So that's this Saturday. If you want to grab the link and send you a reminder to see what time it is in your time zone. Our patterns. There we go. That's that. Oh, that's fantastic. I am so happy that I could be here today and say hello to everybody and see my Poppy. What Poppy's up to. Poppy's making poppies. But it's amazing how many you make.
Yeah.
Tell me when you make them. You did probably say who you give it to. Can you tell me again?
Yes, I make them and then I give them to my local branch of the Royal British Legion, which is a company, that's one thing to say, which is a charity group over here in the UK who support ex-service military and their families as well, actually.
And what do they do with it?
They will take it. It's either helped to pay for disability benefits because that doesn't come from the government, that comes from them.
So they sell it.
Sorry?
So they sell it.
Oh, the poppies, yeah, they sell the poppies, and each year they have a table local. They have a 2-year slot, a 2-week slot where they can sell their wares on tables outside shopping centres and things like that. Because over here in the UK, if a charity sets up a table, they have to have a licence and they are allotted a certain designated week to do it in. So the Royal British Legion have 2 weeks, and that's the 2 weeks prior to November the 11th. Sometimes they might go over a couple of days after November the 11th. because it depends on when the Sunday falls within that week, because normally the Sunday is when they'll do all the remembrance services. They'll have a main one on the 11th and then a secondary one over on the Sunday over the weekend, over the following weekend. And then on the table they have wooden crosses, other symbols from other religions as well. So it's not just Catholic or anyone that uses a cross. They have a beautiful Jewish symbol. They have quite a few. There's about 5 or 6 different symbols.
Do we say paraphernalia? Is that the right word?
Yeah, paraphernalia. Sorry, I'm using silly words again, aren't I?
No, I'm trying to think. Listen, I'm trying to think here. I think that's the right word.
Paraphernalia, yeah. They have the wooden crosses. They have paper poppies, which is the standard which most people will know. So if you watch say Sky News, you'll see the paper poppy people, the presenters wearing paper poppies. If you watch BBC, you might see them wear a little pin badge. Those as well, the little pin badges are off of the table. They do packs that they send out to schools, which has rulers, rubbers, wristbands, little material things that you put into a zip to help you open and close your zip. They have poppy reflectors that go brilliantly on bags. People even put them on their dog collar. I do. Liam has his poppy on his collar. But they have all of this stuff laid out on the table for you to choose, for you to go and choose. So you'll go up. Some things are priced, like bags and scarves. Those things are priced, but otherwise they ask for a donation, and you put your donation into the tub and you take what you feel you want off of the table. Some people put money in and don't take anything.
Wow. But I think that is such a uniting, you know what I mean? Uniting thing to do, is to wear that. Wow.
It's brilliant. When I first started helping, I started helping about 8 years ago, collecting at the table, because they'd quite a few of their collectors had retired out of collecting, to put it politely. It's a politer way of saying it, but they were unable to collect anymore because of their age. So they needed some new people to come in. So the shout had gone out on Facebook, and I said, yeah, go on then. I'll come and stand at the table. I'll help out a couple of hours here and there. I ended up pulling in 40-hour weeks standing at the table. Ooh. So I got to meet a lot of proper
full-on job.
Yeah. Well, I'm not working, so because I wasn't working because of my back and everything else, I was like, well, at least I can help out in some way. And they gave me a chair, so I had a chair to sit on if I needed it. But it meant I got to meet a lot of the locals. I got to hear a lot of the stories from the ex-service personnel as well, and their families. And I got to hear about whose son or daughter was already deployed and where they were off to and things like that. Because they would say sort of, well, how do you fit into this? And I'm like, right, well, my husband was in the army. I was dragged around kicking and screaming as an army wife. I'm a tree hugging husband. I'm here. And they'd be like, oh, okay, right. And then they would start talking about their experiences and things like that. So that was really lovely, because I got to learn a lot about the area that I'd moved into just from the people I was speaking to in that fortnight.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. So
I think that is fantastic.
Sorry?
No, I think that's fantastic. Wow. Yeah. I mean, the experience to get to know so much about the area that you've moved into, that is also fantastic.
Yeah. Because of
not the interest that she made. What is it? Lemon cookies. She says, sorry, let me just read that one comment. She says, I bought some lemon color yarn that made me want lemon cookies. I end up baking them. I post images of the lemon cookies on my community tab, but they're nearly gone now, she says. Oh wow.
Stop talking about food. Lunchtime and I haven't had done yet.
So when people ask, it sounds like you're quite involved in the community. I mean, if someone...
I am as far as the Royal British Legion side of it, yeah. But otherwise, I'm a hermit crab and I'll stay here. Thank you very much in my craft room. But yeah,
Wow.
so it was the first year I started making them was basically a gentleman had come up to the table and there'd been a knitter that had come in and put some knitted poppies on the table. And he said, they are beautiful. They would be brilliant for me to put on my cap, sort of behind my cap badge. He goes, but they're too floral. He goes, they don't, because the knitted ones look more like a flower, whereas, oh, I've put them away now. Whereas the poppies that I'm doing look more like the Royal British Legion symbol.
Yes.
So, yeah, so mine look like that, whereas the other ones are more floral because they're knitted. And
wait, let me just have a look because I can see up close. I want to see up close. Let me see.
Yeah, it's not brilliant.
Oh yes, that does look like a symbol. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look as floral.
No, it's not as floral. It's basically based off of the paper poppy. So he'd said about he would love it if he could get one that was quite small that he could put on his cap, because if it's raining, which normally 9 out of 10 times on parade it's chucking it down, he goes, it means then his poppy won't curl up and fall apart during parade. It means it will last through.
Of course.
And I'd only been crocheting for a couple of months, and I'm sitting there and I said, well, I can't help you. I don't know anybody that can do it smaller, but I'll ask the knitters. The knitter said, forget it. We've done them as small as we can. I was like, right, okay. They didn't mean it horribly, but they were charity knitters and they make lots of different things with different charities. And so I started searching the internet, came across a poppy pattern, and made it up, and it just ballooned from there.
Wow!
I took some in the following year, or actually no. How did it go? I showed my governor, as I call him. He tells me not to, but I showed the chap who runs our local branch, and said, what do you think? I'm not going to waste my time making them if you don't think they would sell or if you don't want them. And he said, oh, that would be lovely. So then I put a picture up on Facebook of what I was doing, and I was asking with a button, without a button, and people were saying with. And I said, yeah, but if I do that, if I make a lot, it's going to cost me a lot. I need you to rate your button boxes. Then I thought, no, I can't do buttons. So I just did black yarn instead. Put them up again. And next thing I know, I've got, I think, about 30 people, sort of military families, because I'm connected to a lot of military families. About 30 of them said, yeah, we want X amount. And I was like, right,
wow.
well, I don't want to really sell them on behalf. So I spoke to me governor, and he said, look, I trust you, just put the money in the pot. So they would say to me, yep, I want 10. And I'd say, right, well, I'm asking a couple of quid each. And I'd say, right, okay. They'd PayPal me over the money, write the word poppy in there, so I knew it was for the poppy. And I literally videoed taking the money that they'd given. I would take out of my wallet, video me putting it into the sealed poppy box, and I would say their name on it. And they're like, Andrew, we've known you for 25 years. We know you're not gonna take charity money. And I'm like, I'm still doing it. I'm covering myself. That's what I did. But then we went over to visit friends in Portugal, and they're both ex-army military. They're ex-military, but they're police force military. And there's a big expat community over there, and they could only get hold of the paper poppies at that point. So when I went over, I took 40 with me, and they've been sold, and I handed those over to the local branch there. So then they got sold there. Then my husband challenged me to make 1,000. He was taking the mickey, and the number kept upping and upping and upping. And yeah, so the first year I ended up making 1,400.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You can probably make that thing in your sleep by now.
You think so, wouldn't you? But I still have to watch my video before I start doing them each year. But I've changed the pattern up this year, so I'm going to actually end up getting more out of a 100-gram ball.
I was going through my channel subdirectory on my computer and found old videos I made when I first started recording. I forgot about them. I think I'll upload them. Absolutely. That's
Go for
awesome,
it.
Poppy, says Crochet.
Thank
Oh,
you,
yes.
Crochet.
I'm fascinated just to see how it has started and blossomed
Yeah,
into
it
this.
did start on a
And the
mix.
channel really means the Crazy Poppy Lady.
Yeah, so
Wow.
basically the name is even funnier. Because of this, I'd put a shout out on Facebook for wall scraps in the colours, telling people what they were for, and a local shop said you can drop it all around there and you can pick it up from us. And I thought, well, that's a bit better. It saves me giving my address out to people I don't know. So
Yes.
I've gone in, and she said, oh, one of the knitters came in with a bag of balls of wool for you. And I said, how did she know it was for me? How do you know it's for me? Did she use my name? She went, no. The knitter said, oh, here, hand this over to, that Crazy Poppy lady. And went, oh, you say that. And as soon as that was said, I was like, well, that's got to be my name, isn't it, on YouTube? That's got to be it. Because I must be crazy, psychotic to make this many poppies. And I'm a bit.
Well, she thought you were absolutely doing it. I think she thought you were doing a great job.
This lady has never met me, didn't know me. It was a slip of the tongue. And I just thought, well, that's brilliant.
Wonder what she'd say if she knows what it led to.
Well, I asked who it was, because I get on really well with the owners of the shop. I walked in and about a year later, I said, I need to know who it is. And they're like, no, we promised we would never say. I said, but I need to get her a bunch of flowers or a bouquet of yarn or something, because she named my shop. And she went, I know, she's really chuffed that she did, but she doesn't want you knowing. I'm like, okay. So for all I know, she might have come around my house for a cup of coffee, because I've met most of the crafters in the area now. But she's like, no, she doesn't want to take. She doesn't want to take what's the right phrase?
Credit?
Yeah, she doesn't want to take credit for saying the name out. So that leads me to think that she's possibly in her late 80s. That cuts it down to about 30 women.
Oh, wow. Well, Poppy, I love that origin story so much, says Sarah. And Poppy, that's awesome. Always enjoy hearing stories like that. I tell you, story time here. Great story, Poppy, says Yana. It's amazing to hear, when you actually sit down and you have time to chat and say and tell someone something. It's like amazing how things started out that you never thought would happen like that.
It's all documented on the channel. I just can't remember which. It would have been one of the early whips and bits, or one of the tag your it question videos. But yeah, it's even now, because that was what, I'm coming up on 3 years now on YouTube. So having to try and remember it in the right sequence as well is quite difficult.
Wow. I remember that you say 3 years, but it really goes by so quickly. I was saying to my neighbor that his wife passed away 12 March, and 26 March we went into lockdown. We got the notification like 4 or 5 days before 26th of March. And I remember his wife had just passed away, and then lockdown was ahead of us. And I said to him, you know what? The 3rd anniversary of that is coming up in March. He says he couldn't believe it. That it's been 3 years.
And that's the thing with quite a few, with some of us, lockdown sort of, whilst you were in it, it felt tough. But once you are allowed back out again, you seem to forget that it's been that length of time.
Yeah. Absolutely, Kim. Dropping my link because I'm needing just 3 more subscribers to meet my goal of 650 for January. Oh, wow. If you are not yet part of Yarning for a Smile, Kim, you are missing out. Please go and check her out. Did you drop your link? Did you just type OMGrannySquare, and Nightbot will drop the link? I didn't see you do it, but you're absolutely so welcome to do it. I'm going to head out of here now. But that was so amazing. Oh, Poppy, I so appreciate you sharing that. That's so sweet.
It's a safe story as well. There's no effing and jeffing in it.
Fantastic, Kim, says Yana. And yeah, and she says, Kim, if I could double subscribe, I would. Listen, yes, I'll just throw all the household accounts, Kim. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for joining us today. And I've hit my mark for 3 hours. I can't believe I'm going to spend my 3 hours with you. I'm going to now take a little photograph and then of this. Then I'm going to go on here, but I'm going to first open some doors and just cool down a bit because I need to cool down, seriously. So, and yes, everybody that, you know, if you want to drop your links and whatever you want and tell us what's going on. I mean, you're always welcome. Anybody who comes to my live streams, you're always welcome to say what's going on in your channel, because why not? You do me the favor of coming, giving a thumbs up and a comment, which is engagement. Wow, I appreciate you doing that. So, yes, so we'll be seeing you again tomorrow, maybe Crochet, and then Wednesday, what's her name? Linda Simpson. And then Thursday is Steals the Show, Crochet and Chef, Veronica. I hope so. Sometimes not, but I hope so. And then Friday, myself again. Saturday, the Yanni, well, first it's me. No, is it Yanni Fiber Sisters? Usually they don't have Yanni Fiber Sisters on the day that we have the challengers. I'm looking forward to the challengers. Anyway,
it's when it comes up for me.
So there's a lot of things coming up this week.
If you're looking for
something, thank you so much, everyone.
Videos up on Friday.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Lovely. Just that's why you've got to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything.
Yep.
Anyway,
tutorials up on Friday.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to play out with the shout out to the Square Squad. And then you must all have a fantastic week, blessed Monday further. Hope all goes well with you. And we keep Peppermint Stitches and Lori has surgery on Friday. Peppermint Stitches is still learning how to walk again. We keep them in our prayers. Anyway, wave your wave, my sweetie. Now I'll be pressing the button. Bye.